Whenever he does the hello there.
Hello there. All right.
Kenobi.
This is the worst for like video.
Why?
Hello, welcome to Blowhards, episode what? 50?
Hello
50.
there.
It's our 50th.
Episode 50.
Episode.
That's something. Some people care. I don't. We've done this a lot.
We're half of 50 Cent.
What?
We're half of him.
We're three halves of a
The
whole
rich
idiot.
half.
The rich half.
Mm-hmm.
So like
The half that
The
doesn't want to
smallest
do.
part?
Yeah, the half that doesn't want to do chores for his mom.
the part that's tweeting that he's better than Kanye now because he's
Yeah.
or whatever.
Kanye.
Yeah. So this is a video game show. We talk about video games here. I'm Ryan Hess. With me is Eric Pena.
That's me.
I haven't even switched the camera over to me. It's probably for the best.
Who else?
And Churro.
Hi.
Yeah, whatever.
Everyone else is gone.
Yeah. who
All my
cares?
friends are dead.
All my friends are dead. Okay.
The Detective Pikachu had the Infinity Gauntlet.
They heathens.
Yeah.
Day.
Fucking don't say that, you nasty man.
The good suck.
Okay, that's up. That's good.
Excellent.
Everything's good. Is this recording?
I'd hope so.
50 episodes in, we don't know what we're doing.
I've,
It's all up to me.
We show up.
It's all
what have you been
all me.
playing? Tell me about it.
I've been
You know,
playing,
I know you haven't been playing God of War.
I played a little bit of God of War.
Fucko.
I got from the part where
the part.
the kid gets sick,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I got to the part
He's
where you
hella
go
sick.
back to his house, and then I got the thing inside the house and did like a fight, and then I stopped.
Yeah. Okay, you did the fight right outside the house.
I did like 5 minutes where it's like, oh, this boat's on like autopilot, and we're going back to the house.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. It was great.
That was a good scene.
Autopilot.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. And then I've been watching fucking Marvel movies with my mom until she had to leave.
Oh, yeah, she's gone, right?
Yeah, she's gone for
Party.
training. She's doing training to be a flight attendant. Ooh.
Rest in peace. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. She's still there so far, so she passed a day.
Yeah, good job. I mean, this wish will have an episode
Immediately
to listen
jettisoned.
Yeah, whatever. But
to during her training
Yeah.
and her lonely hours.
we got to Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you
So-
like it?
No.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, this is weird. And it's like the humor sucks. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I mean,
That first one kind of sucks.
No.
what?
It doesn't hold up that well.
Why? Wait, hold on. Why?
I just don't like it.
Really?
Like all the characters are like weird, and like it's a movie about them getting together rather than it being about them. And also Ronan the Accuser is like the worst villain of all time.
He's
Yeah.
pretty bad. But
Like they don't give you a reason to care about his conflict at all.
I don't remember what his conflict is at all.
There's a thing with like his people, the Kree versus the Xandar people. and
Zendarians.
Zendarians.
Are
Yeah.
those the gold dudes?
Yeah, with the weird
they're
net
not the gold
ships.
dudes.
What? Which ones?
It's the Nova Corps.
It's fucking John C. Reilly and his idiots.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
The guys that got
It's-
fucking decimated.
Yeah, they all got
Yeah.
fucked. And then they got fucked off screen. Spoilers.
Yeah, that was a
Whatever.
waste of billions of people.
Yeah, well, it happens. Actually, it's probably only half. So
No, it was before that. Okay.
whatever.
Anyways, okay.
Anyways,
So you haven't been playing shit except God of War, and then what else? Marvel movies.
what else?
It's like you bought a PS3.
What else? I've been playing Pokemon Go a little bit because there's like
When?
because
When do you have the time?
at work
Oh, right.
I sit at work and
Yes.
I sit directly under a vent and it gets really cold. Like I can't feel my ears. And I'm gonna go thaw real quick, and I had to go walk around the parking lot and catch Pokemon.
For like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, perfect.
I just there's two Pokemon stop things, whatever.
in the corners.
So you can just
Yeah.
spin the things and get Pokeballs.
Spin to win.
And then I found a Machop or something.
Oh, did you bite him?
Nah, I caught him. Like what else did I get? Like a Numel.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a
He
lava
said a new
camel.
male.
No,
A what?
like a lava camel.
Okay.
No,
it's,
thank
it's
you.
cool. It's cool.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
what else have I been playing?
Let's.
I finished Detective Pikachu.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, it's been like 9 episodes. All our listeners
man.
are like, "Oh, what's the verdict on it?
Thrilling conclusion.
Is
It's-
it worth buying?"
So I stuck with this game after
Uh-huh.
getting it, and I kept falling asleep while I was playing it, just because I have problems.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to stick to the end because they say the biggest mystery in this game is why Pikachu can talk, and there's the whole thing, and the game starts out with you trying to find out what happened to the main kid's dad, and then it just ends before the ending, and they're like, stay tuned for a sequel, I guess.
Oh no.
And I'm just like, I just want to die. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna fucking.
You fucking got.
I just want to take my bones out.
I'm sorry. They walk in and have Ryan swinging from the rafters.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy it?
I don't know.
Don't tell me you bought it because of that. Because you could have bought that separately.
I bought that before.
Oh my.
Yeah.
He bought it for hype.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought I like Pokemon a lot, and I like when they do different shit, so I wanted to support that. And then I was like, oh, it's bad. Like when I bought the fucking Pokemon Conquest, which is like Nobunaga's Ambition Pokemon. That was fucking great. This is a great game.
Yeah, a lot of people bought that game thinking it was gonna be something else.
What, the Nobunaga one?
Yeah,
It was good.
I know it was good,
It was a strategy RPG.
but you can't sell that to like a little kid.
No.
You're like, oh, it's Pokemon.
You can sell
set in
this to a
Japan.
little kid though. The final puzzle in Detective Pikachu is fucking literally Simon Says. It's like there's like 4 different color things. You have to press them in the order they light up.
Nice.
That's
Just like
that's a real thing in
Uncharted.
that game.
riveting shit. I'm glad you beat it.
I'm glad I'm done with
Are
it.
you gonna erase it?
is it gone forever already?
I'm trying to. I have like 6 games left on my DS that I can finish, and I can just fucking put that thing in the sea
Why?
because I'm done with it.
See if it floats.
I don't know, but like
Oh.
there's like other games that are coming. I'm like, I just don't care. Like there's a new WarioWare coming. I'm like, that looks cool, but it's only on 3D. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
let's
not
fucking-
worthwhile.
And like they're putting Bowser's Inside Story on 3DS, and I kind of want to play that.
Bowser's Inside Story is great.
I know, but I have to dig
Are you
the
gonna
thing
get
up
inside
again.
Bowser, buddy?
I haven't played any of those games though, so
You gotta,
Really?
yeah,
They have the collection.
you gotta beat them guts.
whatever. But
Busting them guts, bro.
yeah, so one of the games I have on there is like the Wario Land 4 that you got for free if you got the Ambassador program.
Oh my god, the Game Boy Advance
Jesus
one?
Christ.
Yeah, and I was like, I really want to finish a game that's not Detective Pikachu this week, and that game was like 6 hours long. It still took me like 4 days to beat it though.
We're getting worse at that, by the way.
What?
Just beating games.
Finishing games on time, yeah. Well, I'm trying to
On
stick.
time.
I'm trying to stick with like a backlog in general,
Okay.
like not trying to buy new shit unless it's like, if I buy it, I'm gonna play it right away, like God of War,
Right.
which I'm slowly getting through. I mean, I haven't played God of War, but I also haven't played any other console thing, so
Right.
it's like, yeah. I'm
So
just-
actually, after God of War, it's Persona 5. Completely different.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
Never
don't
see
bother.
it coming.
God.
Just watch the cutscenes.
I mean, there's literally an anime out right now for Persona 5.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just watch that.
No, don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
Do
it
after.
bad?
It's
Huh?
probably
No,
bad.
just do it after.
They do the Berserk thing where it's like
No,
all
no,
3.
it looks fine. I'm just saying, don't
It's probably bad.
spoil the story. for yourself.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Anyway,
It's good.
Is it anything that's gonna be particularly life changing? Doubt it.
Probably.
It's not near.
It's that much style.
it's not near.
It's not near.
It's not. What was I saying? Oh, Wario Land.
question.
Wario Land's a good game.
Yeah, it is.
Wario Land 4.
Yeah.
The whole point is to
They
like,
came out fucking 15 years ago.
yeah, probably more than that.
Probably more than that.
But like Wario Land 4 is about Wario, and he goes to like he sees like a pyramid, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking loot all of it.
Oh, that's good motivation.
Yeah,
Wario's the best written character in Mario.
yeah. So like you go through that game. That game's pretty challenging. Wario
Mhm.
has like some weird moves. Like you just like you crouch on like slopes, and he rolls, and you just like break shit.
Doesn't
And
he have
like,
like a side charge and shit?
he has to say he has like a weird side charge dash, and like you can also like run and dash, and it does different things. You can just like run through bricks. It's weird.
He's really fucking strong.
He's he's crazy strong. But there's also like enemies in the environment. Like you get stung and like you bloat up, and you can like float to like different areas, and then like you get hit by dudes with hammers, and like they don't do damage, but like you can spring, like you become a spring, and you can get to like higher areas.
Those games are underrated.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty challenging too, which is
Mhm.
surprising. But like yeah.
They're like Mario Plus.
Yeah, well, yeah, like the first one is
Yep.
called Mario Land 3 or whatever, so
Mhm.
They're-
it just goes from there.
They're a fun parody.
Yeah.
They're fun. Yeah, I mean, like all the levels you go through, and then you get to the end, and you have to like collect these like gem parts,
Yeah.
and then you get to the end of it,
Gems, you say?
and you hit the switch, and then you have to go all the way back through and like backtrack, and like the level changes because of the switch you just hit, and you have to like make your way through it in time. Like you have like 3 minutes or something. It's plenty of time, but it's good.
I have
And
to
then-
play that. I still have all those games.
Yeah.
Never fucking getting rid of those.
But yeah, so like you do all that, and then you get these crystal pieces to unlock the boss room that you fight, and then you have to fight these bosses, and there's 4 of them total before like the final boss. So there's 5, I guess, total. But there's 4 you fight, and you have to beat them in a certain amount of time. And like once it gets to like a minute left, the treasure chests behind them will start to disappear, and when you get to like the final boss, there's supposed to be 12 chests in total because there's 3 for each boss you fought before. And how many treasure chests you have left determine the kind of ending you get. Because it's like,
Deep.
yeah, it's like it's like the amount of money you have determines how attractive the princess is you save. Because like it restores her like
Life lesson, kids.
it's something. Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's really weird. But
Does
and
he just throw her away?
I only had 10 because 2 of the bosses took me to like the last minute, and I lost one of the chests. So
Oh no.
she looked like she did for like the regular, like how she looks like in her official art.
Mhm.
And then I stayed up till 4 a.m. today, like getting the last chests I needed. And like the thing is too is like you can't redo the boss fights once you've done them. Like once you beat them, they're just dead. And then like when you beat the final boss, you can like reload the save and like all those bosses start over again, but you have to fight all of them again to unlock the final boss again.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
So it's like it's kind of you have to get into it. So like, I did that and I just put on a podcast just so I can
Just 4 hours.
listen to it.
Oh,
yeah.
at least till 4 a.m.
No, yeah, it was like an hour and a half. I was up and doing other shit. I can't remember.
I mean, that's fine. I don't blame you.
It was fun.
That's all I've been doing.
It was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, God of War. I just haven't been playing them much, but
Yeah.
Lordy.
And now I have like I'm between like 5 different games to play on DS.
Which ones?
I have Super Metroid.
Yes.
I have Order of Ecclesia.
Order of Ecclesia.
Fucking yeah.
Metroid and the Vania.
Professor Layton 5.
You probably do that one first. It's shorter.
Professor Layton 5 is pretty long.
If you're not trying to complete it,
I mean, I don't know.
it's really easy. You just don't complete it. You just
Maybe.
beat it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I also have Minish Cap.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are all really good.
Those are all pretty good, yeah.
Castlevania's going to take you the longest.
You think so? Between that and
If you're trying to...
Metroid?
Knowing you. Metroid is quick. You can...
Okay.
You might not be quick at it because you've never played it before, but if you played it enough, like I can beat it pretty quickly.
Oh, that one? Wait, which one? Metroid?
Super Metroid?
Oh.
100%.
I don't know if I need to like play the older ones first, or if it's like Zelda and I can just play whatever.
No, you don't.
Because
have
like
to.
I was talking to people about Order of Ecclesia, and they made it seem like I need to play the other DS ones. 'Cause it's like the third DS one or something.
Yeah, but you don't want to play the ones that have what is it, dual
Like multiplayer
sorrows or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And
Like-
they're all in different time frames, so you don't really need it for like.
And there are different characters.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only recurring character really is going to be Dr. Acula. So
Dr. Acula.
that's not.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
really.
that's fair.
And even then, I don't even think he's in.
I mean, I didn't play fucking Rondo of Blood before I played Symphony of the Night. Like, I don't care. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you didn't watch the TV series either, so you'll be
Nope.
fine.
The one on Netflix.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that.
With Trevor Belmont.
All 4 episodes.
Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what have you been
Chevy.
playing, Eric?
What?
What have you been playing?
I'm playing God of War.
God of War.
I got to the part in God of War. This is not a spoiler. Where it actually does become Dark Souls. It's really funny.
God.
I know I know how much you hate that, but it's literally Dark Souls in this one specific spot. And it's not even spoilers, but there's a part where
Which is
if
in
you
Black
die in the
Town.
area, you lose all the stuff you find. Like you have to go and open chests, and then you have to go and kill enemies, and then the resources that you get, if you die before you get out of it, you lose all of them. So
Nah.
yeah, you have to get out of the area and bank them, and then go back in. And if you die, and it's hard. It's like a really challenging level, but that's how you get.
I don't think Dark Souls is the first game to do that.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Are
But
you in a chalice dungeon?
but I was being a dick
Oh,
mostly.
big surprise.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But it's
Imagine
fun.
my
That's how you
shock.
get the best armor in the game. And it's
Ooh.
also why I spent 7 hours on Sunday night playing the game.
Wow.
That's the most time you've sunk into that.
No, I've been sinking a fuckload of time into God of War.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, in like one sitting, I feel.
In recent times, no, because ever since I worked, I changed my schedule. Now that I have an extra day,
Yeah.
basically just play. All I do is play God of War.
Oh,
Wow.
and you're still not done with it?
Well, the thing is that once I got to that area and I was
Actually.
able to just farm a bunch of stuff to get the
Yeah.
best armor in the game. And then I remembered that the reason why I even went to that area in the first place is because I could beat the Muspelheim challenges.
Moospelheim?
Yeah,
A
Muspelheim.
room with a moose.
It's like this challenge mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's like 5 different challenges and you have to beat them all. And then you get
What's it called?
Muspelheim?
Oh.
It's one of the worlds you go to.
I'm sorry.
Moose
Rasputin. That's Rasputin.
Whatever.
Rah, rah.
I saw that edit of fucking This Is America with that song.
Well, I mean, they do that for Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh,
They've done
dude.
that for.
Oh yeah, I saw
yeah.
the Call Me Maybe one.
That one's
good.
it's perfect.
Yeah, it
But who'd
does.
have thunk it? All the music kind of has the same beats to it, but whatever.
Mhm.
Same chords, 4 chords.
Metal.
But so I spent like 7 hours getting the best armor in the game, and then I was like, oh yeah, now I have to do the challenges. So I spent like another 3 hours doing that. So I spent from 11 o'clock at night till maybe 7 in the morning
Jesus.
playing God of War, just in those just two areas, and I almost broke my controller in half just because I was having such a hard time with it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a bad time.
I don't think you should. Oh, maybe you are.
Why?
Just the rage just take over and. You
Well,
just
my
twist it.
fingers hurt. I think I put it up. I was like, it's been such a long time since I played for this long.
Did
And
you
the only
just, like,
reason I didn't do it the day before is because I was watching Cobra Kai, which is the best anime to come out this year.
What?
It is. It's fucking
No.
great. Cobra Kai is so good.
What's wrong with you?
It's incredible. I I watched the first 2 episodes.
We're not sponsored by YouTube Red.
I don't
Get the
give
shit
a
out
yeah,
of here.
yeah, I only signed up for it just to watch it. I'm canceling
You're
it like
such an
tonight.
Idiot.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And I was like, all right, I'll do the free trial. And I watched all the episodes. There's only 10. It's so good. I was like, this is bullshit. This is not supposed to be good. But by episode 3, I was like, I love this Miguel kid. He's wonderful.
No one cares.
And they make fun of like all the new stuff. You know the stuff that like they're banning people off YouTube for? They make fun of it in Cobra Kai. So I was like, all right. I mean, that's fine. There's like this fat
The
chick that
Karate
like,
Kid finds a dead body in the woods and films it. Like, what do you mean?
He kicks it.
Oh.
no, well, like
Crane kicks it.
It's like his punching bag.
no, but he's like oh, you really shouldn't talk to people that way. You know, some people might feel offended. And then he goes, punch that kid in the face, and just goes and punches him. It's incredible. It's so good. The guy Billy Zabka, the guy that plays Johnny Lawrence in the original ones, he's great. Yeah. It's the same guy. It's so good. I strongly recommend the Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. Yeah, because Ralph Macchio's in it. He's really funny. And then like there's like this kid with a super 90s haircut. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Super 90s.
Yeah.
What's a super 90s hair? Is it a mullet?
No, it's literally like what's
frosted tips?
No, not even frosted tips. It's
Frosted
like it's like hair down to here.
Oh.
And like remember how I used to have my hair just straight down the middle?
I didn't know you in the 90s. Though.
Oh,
No.
oh,
It was
wait,
just
now I know what
straight
you're
down the
saying,
middle,
Yeah.
but then it's like cut right here instead of all the way down like I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really bad.
okay.
I'm like, this kid looks terrible, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, that was the time.
And also, it's surprising how quickly these kids learn karate in less than a year. Go figure.
It's karate.
It's so good. I recommend it.
I just went to bring in the trash and there was fucking karate like, pamphlets on my door. It was really weird.
What are you
Really?
about to-
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Are you gonna do karate?
No.
Right.
I did that shit
Do
when
some
I was
Jeet Kune Do.
Kid,
Jeet
I can't seem. Yada!
I did it before.
Jeet Kune Do?
No, karate.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was like 10.
Hiya!
I don't remember. I think I did. I did judo.
I stopped after 9/11.
Yeah, really.
What did they
really
take your
tore you
warrior
apart.
spirit?
Huh?
I was like, oh no.
Can't be distracted by such things now
Yeah.
when the country's in peril.
Yeah, I wasn't a bad enough dude to save the president from ninjas or whatever. Anyway,
Strong recommend. Cobra
Churro,
Kai.
what are you playing?
Actually, it's the first mobile game. Actually, don't knock it a shit on. It's great.
Oh yeah, that's a good
called,
one.
It's
a good
called
game.
Girls Front Line,
Girls from, yeah.
and it's actually really fun.
That's
and-
all you've been playing?
That's all I've been playing all week. But I had to like stop because like it's killing my phone. Because like my phone's old as shit, and it was a huge download. But like it's really cool. You get like these like
I have to erase all my porn pictures.
Your phone just trying to download like fucking
That's Churro.
downloading waifus. Oh god,
gunfoos.
gunfoos.
It's so good, Eric. You'd absolutely love it. Like,
I only like it because the guns are real.
yeah, go for it. Give it a shot. It's a cool gameplay. You got like a cool grid system.
This time the guns are real.
yeah.
Like that fucking Scooby Doo ad.
You-
This time the monsters are real.
That's the Zombie Island one.
You
Yeah,
like
I
start
know.
fighting
That's a
like
good
these
one.
drones.
That movie
and then
fucking
the
rules.
drones turn
Shut up,
into
Chad, we're
waifu.
talking about
Shut
Zombie.
up,
We're
shut
talking
up,
about
shut up.
Scooby-Doo.
Shut up,
No,
Trevor.
listen.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island
They're called
has cat
no,
monsters.
they're called T-dolls and they look really cool.
What's a T-doll? Hold on. What's a T-doll?
They're the living embodiment of your gun. They're
Yeah.
created.
Why? Why?
So like you remember that picture I sent to the Discord with the M9 Chan?
Yeah.
She's a T-doll.
Okay.
Those are-
Well,
yeah.
ZZ Chan is best.
Yeah.
Brand
See,
Chan.
Look, you can get a whole team of CZ Chans.
Yeah, I didn't like the one they did for ZZ75 Chan.
That's fine.
It's kind of like
You can get her
This is the
different
worst
furniture.
conversation.
You
What?
can get her different furniture so she looks different.
You can,
Yeah.
Why guns need furniture? What are you talking about?
so you can put them away.
Ugh,
Yeah, man. You can give her a wood grip.
great.
Run her dry, put her away wet,
Yeah, dude.
just like my Brenton. Anyway, Scooby Doo. Yeah, that was a good movie.
That movie was scary as fuck.
Did you watch that?
What?
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
Is that the one with the cat people?
No, it's the one with zombies.
It's got zombies. It also has cat people.
Does it?
Yeah.
The scary.
The people that own the house are like weird cat monsters.
Oh yeah, what
Yeah.
was
'Cause
up
they,
with that?
they were cursed by
remember.
like fucking
By the
alligators.
pirates. Yeah, because
And like the fairy guy was also a cat monster.
the fairy guy.
That's Fred.
No, not Fred.
He said
Fred's
fairy
like
guy.
no, he's not. He's like the least fairy guy.
What? No, like
He's
a
like
boat
dark type.
fairy.
Mhm.
Ferry.
Fairy guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Ferry,
Oh.
like a boatman.
Yes.
Okay.
There, you could have said that.
That's
the-
what I said.
No.
And the zombies were like pirates and stuff.
Ah,
That was a good
It
one.
was weird.
Yeah,
I missed the reluctant werewolf. That was the Wacky Racers one.
I don't remember.
They went to
that
the
All
school
right.
full of
News.
monsters.
Let's fucking start. Jesus
one.
Christ.
Did you say news or nudes?
Yes.
Download Girls Frontline. It's free. It's fun.
Whatever.
There's no
gets us-
nudes in it.
There might be, if you look hard enough. Ultra rare.
What do we got? What do we got for news today?
Don't lick your lips like that, Ryan.
I didn't do nothing. All right.
I seen it.
Camera working. There it is.
Yeah, the camera's working. Oh fuck. Yeah.
All right. World of Warcraft player gets a year in prison for DDoSing the servers.
What? Which server? Wait, like the actual Blizzard servers?
It says in 2010, a Romanian man used denial of service attacks to overwhelm World of Warcraft's European servers, causing them to crash. Now, 8 years later, he's going to serve time.
Ooh.
What, because they were trying to figure out if it was worth it to charge him?
38-year-old Kalen Mateus.
He was 30 at the time.
Yeah. Was sentenced to 1 year in a U.S. federal prison yesterday after being extradited last November. He was also ordered to pay Blizzard $29,987 to compensate the company for labor costs associated with countering the computer attacks. So he did damage, I guess.
What are the good guys in World of Warcraft?
Fucking blood elves
The
or something?
humans.
The Alliance or whatever?
That's it. Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, they came from.
Oh,
The
Like
Alliance came
horde
from?
scum.
Was the UN came from?
Werewolves. Brown orcs? I don't know.
The green
Borks.
orcs are the good ones.
Oh, I don't know.
Borks. I don't know.
Whatever.
Borks also sounds
Darnell
like
had me go see that movie, and I fucking don't know.
World of Warcraft?
Yeah,
Why'd you go see it?
because there was nothing else to do.
There was Murlocs in the
I
background.
picked him up from
from
the
what I
airport, and
understood.
we were like, what do you want to do? I don't know.
I'm sure there was plenty of things to do.
Warcraft is out.
He
and
said it was good.
We saw it in IMAX. It was all right. For not knowing anything, I was like, this is okay.
It was super CG though.
It looked nice.
It looked like a cutscene in World of Warcraft.
That
Which is fine.
movie flopped so hard here, but it got saved by China.
China.
I like it when orcs flop.
That's right. It was just bots seeing it there too.
That'd be such a weird theater.
What?
Would it?
Bots.
What? Because they're all trying to like pirate it.
No.
It's just a bunch of cameras sitting on. You know
Camera
it's true.
heads.
You know it's true. Every time you try to watch an early stream, I watched an early stream of Infinity War again,
Yeah.
just because somebody was like
Do
live
you-
streaming it. I was like, oh.
Do you want to hear this guy's motives?
Yeah.
It says, according to a release from the Department of Justice,
Just says for the horde.
Mateus went after WoW servers to exact vengeance against other players over disputes that arose from things like the division of loot and membership in raid teams.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad
He
he's in
made
jail.
those players and many others, given that he interfered with the entire servers and prevented thousands from logging in.
For what, like 20 minutes?
I don't know.
This'll stop them.
It was so long. I wouldn't even remember that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not.
That-
When did he stop? Was he just doing it for like a week and he's like, all right,
I'm sure it wasn't for
that's
a week.
vengeance.
It says,
I'm sure it was like for like 2 days.
A
or something.
mild inconvenience.
Maybe a couple hours.
I think it says here between February and September of 2010.
What? So he did it just like every once in a while?
I guess.
And everybody's like, Matthias, why did you I knew it was you.
You filth.
He's the Scorpion King coming for the last. Yeah, that's his name.
Anyway, yeah, so that happened. Great.
It's the Rock on a fucking laptop. Ah!
You know, I still haven't seen Rampage. I kind of want to see it.
Don't.
It looks good.
The Mummy Returns to Warcraft.
I mean, I like Jumanji, so
Jumanji.
I'm pretty sure that Rampage is going to be good too.
Is Karen Gillan's voice still deep in Jumanji?
I'm Karen Gillan.
Hi.
What is that?
That's Karen
Oh
Gillan.
my god.
I play Nebula.
How's it going? I was the worst companion. No, she wasn't that bad.
I was left over. I'm not even a real Guardian. I was an Oculus.
Oh
I
my
said that
God.
last episode too. I don't even care. Same shit. She's great.
Does she sound
she,
like
she
that
was
in
also
Jumanji?
in Jumanji. Yeah, no, actually, she sounds like a normal person in Jumanji.
Oh.
I don't understand because she's acting her. She's
Maybe she has range.
well. Okay, no, hold on. Shut up. Okay, so have you seen Oculus, the horror movie Oculus,
I'm
with
aware
the
of it.
mirrors and shit?
A while back.
The mares?
The mirrors. Okay, so
Horses.
How many mares are in it?
a shit ton. There's so many mirrors.
Are there any night variety mares?
Are there any senators or is it just mayors?
Just mirrors.
Okay.
Mayors.
That's how you say it. You say it like
So there was a bunch of mirrors.
Vote for mayor, for mayor.
Vote for mayor.
Mayor Dewey.
Shut the fuck up. So, in that movie, she has the Nebula voice. Like she.
Look out! There's a mayor.
No, there's a ghost in the mirror. Like it's that's what she does. And then in Jumanji, she has like a regular-ish
Like
type
high.
voice. No, it's still pretty deep, but it's not nearly as bad. And I don't understand. I watched Oculus, and I was like, this girl has a really deep voice.
This is not all British.
She sounds like Ryan.
Hey Ryan.
Eels.
My name's Nebula.
Say you're Karen Gillan. Come on. Let's do it.
I'm Karen Gill.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Gamora. I love you.
She
What?
she went with Thanos. She knows where the Soul Stone is. Okay, go on to the next news. I don't know why we brought up Karen Gillan again. Oh,
It wasn't ripe.
I'm trying to think of other lines she has.
it wasn't ripe.
Hello, boys.
Yeah, I like Karen Gillan, but that voice is something.
It's alien.
It's deeper than mine. I
No
don't understand.
joke.
I don't understand.
That's not hard.
I know, but I mean, even by birthright, I should have that.
By birthright? That's what I mean.
By birthright or by conquest, you
Yeah,
should
I mean,
have
sure.
it. Depends on what version you buy.
How about the one with both of them in it?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
But you know,
Oh, that game was just best for
Fire Emblem.
That game was just best for waifus.
It was a pretty good wife.
I don't understand why he's barefoot in the game.
It's dragon shit.
It bugs the shit out of me.
They both are.
I'm like, he's wearing full armor
It's dragon shit.
and bare feet.
None of the dragons wear it. I don't think.
I don't care. I'm saying
He's
wiser.
literally dragon.
Oh, then why? What's the difference? Why
He
bother wearing armor?
transforms.
Yeah, but he's not wearing any shoes.
That's like his scales. As far as I know.
Do dragons not have scales on their feet?
Maybe.
Man,
What?
I just looked up fucking Nebula quotes.
What?
She has the worst lines.
What's she
hear
have?
it. Let's hear it. Come on.
I clipped
Oh,
it out
you
already.
ruined
It's
it.
just so bad.
It's literally.
It's always her just goading them on. You're like, you're not Guardians of the Galaxy. It's
You're not guardians of shit.
Yeah.
You're not guardians of shit.
Promises. Like fucking what are you talking about, bitch? All right. Anyway,
I just wanted a sister.
I'm not wearing hockey pants. That's her talking about Batman. All right. Fucking shit. God,
What else is on the news?
Christ.
You have the Nebula hour today.
Nebula.
Nebula talk.
Oh.
It's Nebula talk.
Hello, Taylor. Taylor's watching in the
She
chat.
sounds like. Not Taylor. Nebula.
Taylor, was he finished?
Where is it? Taylor knows what the
Why is she? Why is she trying- Why is she Nolan Batman now?
She has a terrible. It's terrible. I don't like it.
give it to a regular
Oh, now she's Goldar.
Golder. Taylor.
I was gonna look at Batman quotes, but now she's Goldar.
It wasn't right. What?
I was gonna look at Batman quotes, but now she's Goldar, so I can't even.
You remember
keep up.
Jordan? Jordan could do like the best Goldar. I miss him.
Yeah.
Ranger.
Rangers.
You can't do it.
I can't do it for shit.
I know.
I can do Nebula.
All right, Walmart Canada leaked some games.
Fuck.
Um,
What? There's Walmart. There's
There's Walmart in Canada.
Yeah.
They're fucking global.
I
bro.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I asked John if he knew what Jack in the Box was. He didn't know.
Well, maybe they have.
He thought I was buying a literal Jack in the Box.
You don't think? You don't.
He's like, why would you eat that? I'm like, you're so British.
Mr. Dude Man.
Yeah.
Um,
Mr. Ladfella.
Ladfellow.
It's a pal guy.
Mr. Buddy Chum. All right. Jesus Christ. So yeah.
That's his other nickname.
Mr. Ledfellow.
Where
is it?
All right. Jesus. All right. So yeah. There's like a leak from Walmart that had a bunch of games on like
Walmart.ca.
Walmart.ca that had a bunch of games for like placeholders. A lot of them cost $79.96 because Canada money sucks.
Oh, you're my goose money.
So there's shit like
Let's take a look.
Just Cause 4
What?
Aw.
and a new Splinter Cell.
What?
Last of Us 2 is on here, of course. Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
What?
That's hilarious. Let's see what else. is
That
on
one's
here.
never gonna come out.
Borderlands 3.
It's
never gonna be right.
New Assassin's Creed.
No, thank you.
A new one?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going China now?
I know.
Borderlands.
Borderlands in China.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Okay.
That's a
Allegedly.
thing. Allegedly. Gears of War 5 is on here.
Well, they were planning that, so it's fine.
So yeah.
They
who
wanted
knows?
a trilogy. with
But
that anyway.
among all of these is Rage 2.
Oh yeah, there was a
Bethesda,
trailer for that.
and that's real now. So it's
Yeah.
like maybe there's some like
Truth
weight to that shit.
stuff.
But yeah.
Oh no.
So like there's like a whole week of like them teasing Rage 2 after it got leaked. They just like kept putting out like these images, and then they're like, "Oh, be excited for May 14th." And then May 14th they have like a teaser trailer. Like, wait till May 15th for us to reveal the game for real. It's like, what? We've fucking known about it for a week now. It's been on fucking Walmart Canada forever.
Yeah, that's where I get all my news.
So yeah, now there's Rage 2 is the thing. There's a gameplay trailer out there. Go find it. I don't know. It's cool. It looks like Fallout, but the guns work. So I'm cool with that.
I want it to be an actual open world game this time.
It's made by I've heard this game's good, but it's made by Avalanche Studios, the guys that did that open world Mad Max game,
Mm-hmm.
and I've heard that game is awesome.
That game is great.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Strong recommend.
This looks pretty cool.
Odd numbered achievements though. Fuck off.
I was telling Ryan,
sucks.
I
I
played.
don't want 13 points for nothing.
I was telling Ryan I played Rage the first time, and they have like I think it was like one of like the main ship fucking weapons. You throw it, it's like a disc that comes back or whatever.
Oh, the wrench
Something like
boomerang
that.
thing.
Well, like I put it in, I like installed the game and everything. It was like on it's a 360, I think. And then like I throw the thing and like the game froze. And, like I could move, but the disc just was spinning, in air. And
It's
it
a
was, like,
feature.
not doing anything. I was like I can move and like interact with everything still.
It's like when you
Yeah.
hold square in God of War.
It was
But, like,
Oh no, wait, R1.
I feel like Bethesda's been pretty good lately
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff. Just like they put out a new Wolfenstein. They did new Evil.
Yeah, they're kind of
Within.
turning it around.
Evil
as
Within
publishers.
the thing. I mean, yeah, they put out Prey, like regardless of how you feel about it, like they're getting shit out there or whatever. So now it's
Mhm.
like Rage 2 is kind of neat.
I like the first one.
Yeah,
It was just kind of
I haven't
underwhelming.
played it, but like now I'm like looking to play it because it's like $10 on Steam.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Don't you
"Nah,
remember when
maybe
was
I'll
it John
try
Carmack? Or no, was it John Carmack that had it
Probably
running
Carmack.
on an iPhone?
Probably.
He's like,
Rage?
yep, I did it. Yeah. Here's what I do. I just make things work.
Space Wizard.
Yeah, he's a madman.
And
But
absolutely.
yeah, this game just looks like totally bonkers and like post-apocalyptic nuts.
It
Town.
looks like the actual like Raiders part of Fallout instead of
Yeah.
just like the clean cut part of Fallout.
It looks like a slightly more tame like Borderlands, like less like meme shit and
Oh, yeah.
more just like fun.
I'm signing
Yeah.
up for that.
So-
They had the trailer, how it was like live action trailer, and it showed, and they've had all these pictures too.
And it's they confirmed this one is a open world game too. It's not like weird corridor maps
good.
like the other one did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
and
was my problem with it.
the weird thing about this though is like they tease the shit out of it and they're like it's 2019. It's like what? Like I figured that would be out for like August. Like it seems like something they're just like it's done.
Or like September
But,
or something.
yeah,
just
but
like-
yeah, something.
Well, I
like that.
mean, we're halfway through 2018 already.
I
It's May.
guess
It's
but
May
it-
15th.
It's just weird that it's like
Fuck.
here's this thing right before E3 and it's like whatever.
I mean, if it's good,
Not that
I'll
it's
probably
uncommon.
buy it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it seems
Yeah,
fine,
sure.
whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
fucking Wisconsin.
That's Canada, Walmart Canada, leaking
It's like the same shit. Wisconsin
Oh,
accents.
they just throw like hockey pucks
cheese
at it.
curds, etc. All right,
Cheese curds.
It's
not hockey cheese curds anonymous.
No.
I've still never had that.
Cheese curds?
Yeah,
It's fine. Don't
it's,
worry about it.
It's cheese.
Booting.
It's cheese.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad that they announced that shit.
Time to chow
We need more
down.
games out.
All
I got
right.
one more game.
So this I thought was cool. It's not really news, but I thought it was neat.
Okay.
And we all have Switches.
Let's.
So Nintendo announced a new Switch like dock thing,
Okay.
so you can play it on the go and charge it without it being like burnt out by third party shit. It looks like this. Hang on.
What?
This.
Oh,
So you can just like take it on the go. See if I can't
It's like,
share screen.
was that a problem before?
Well, it's just like you can't have it like if you're playing on the go, you can't charge it because the charging is underneath it. So you can't like
right.
say it. It's like very specifically for like tabletop mode.
Okay.
shit.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
like I play it at work, and I take it to work and I take out the things and I just set it on like because it's like my desk is like eye level with me because my desk is weird at work.
it's tall.
So it's like for me specifically, it's cool. But
Okay.
I mean, if anyone wants to know about it, yeah, that exists. And
Yeah, because you can buy one of the flat cables for it. It worked pretty well.
yeah. But there's like a whole thing where like people are buying third party docks for that, and it's like breaking their systems.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
So
That sucks for them. I'm good.
So yeah, at least there's something.
I mean, I'm glad they're coming out with that. What's it gonna
Oh,
be like
shit.
$40 fucking dollars?
I'm totally off. I didn't fucking say on Discord that we were starting the show. Wow,
Way to
expired.
go.
I know I fucking suck. Whatever. I'll put it.
Expired. Tell people that we're on. No, we're alive
No,
right now.
I'll do it real quick.
Oh my
Real
goodness.
Vamp.
Vamp. That's like the worst character in Metal Gear.
What do you always say? He's fine, really.
He's
like
not.
he's got good dancing.
He's voiced by Hermes.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
And also the cinnamon guy.
And also one of the best.
He's the cinnamon guy.
He's the best Green
I don't
Lantern.
think that's true. but
Here I come. I am cinema.
I'm almost 100% sure.
That
that's
Apple's such an asshole.
the apple
Yeah.
from
He's like, eh.
from Apple Jacks.
From the Apple Jacks commercial.
Yeah.
Why is he an asshole?
He's like, get out of here, you fucking.
go do the fucking
Foreigner.
thing.
Cinnamon.
We're talking here now. We're
Yeah.
vamping.
Yeah, like
Which is-
the
which-
cinnamon's like he's like, let's get it legalized. That straight from the island.
What?
That sweet spice.
That's not what he says.
You don't know.
I'm
That
100%.
sweet spice.
Just want to get a big old like Garfield
Christ.
toe and just
Garfield toe.
some
What?
tarantula eggs.
Nanny.
Is that a thing?
Tarantula eggs.
Man, you
Definitely.
live with a bunch of stoners. Answer me that question. Is that a thing? Do they call it tarantula eggs?
They can.
Why?
I don't know. They call it table legs sometimes, depending on how big.
A table leg?
Yeah, you just roll up a fat table.
You know, I wasn't
Get
aware.
some tarantula eggs and just
What are tarantula eggs? I've heard of moon rocks.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know the
I like
Are
Garfield toe the best.
what the kids are inhaling now. Moon
I
rocks.
thought you were talking about new like Lucky Charms marshmallows. We were talking about.
I'm sure they're called that.
You were talking about Apple Jacks, and all of a sudden you looked away, and you're talking about
drugs.
I
was talking
assume it was still cereal.
I was talking about the island.
Pots of gold and rainbows.
Pots of something. All right.
All
All right. Soon
What?
you'll be able to play Steam games on your phone.
Like what? Like Rage?
Like anything. They're putting a Steam Link app on
Neko
your phone,
para, Neko
so you can
para.
stream games from your computer to your phone as long as they're on the same Wi-Fi. I don't know why you'd do this, but
If you're literally too lazy to sit on your computer.
I guess.
I mean, if I can play Reciteer on my phone, that's fine.
I mean, there's a thing where like there are movies on PC.
What?
On
Steam?
Steam, yeah, so you can like stream movies from your computer to like your phone if you want to watch movies on your phone instead of your PC. Both of those seem
or
like,
on your computer? Or I mean, I'm
guess.
sorry, on your TV?
I don't know if you can stream it on your TV. I don't know if they have like a.
But I mean, I'm sure they. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
like that's like multi-level streaming.
It's really weird. Yeah, I don't get it.
That's a bit weird.
If I could, I'd
Especially
fuck
if you're
with
at home. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
you're already at home.
Yeah. I
it.
mean,
But what if like
my only lazy thing was like I found a copy of Guardians of the Galaxy to watch it this week,
Mm-hmm.
and it had the download code for
Yeah.
the movie.
Do you
So
still have-
I just redeemed it on my fucking
do you still have the copy?
the physical copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you.
Voodoo's the shit, huh?
Huh?
I love Voodoo.
No, it's on fucking Apple TV.
What?
Yeah, it's great.
Why are you using that?
What do you mean?
Just use Voodoo.
Well, I already have like 7 movies
he
on
has
Apple TV.
he has the thing. It's
I have
fine.
7 movies.
I think it works on both.
I have 7 movies on Apple TV, and they've all been like codes people have given out. So that's why I have anything on there at all,
That makes sense.
except for like Black Hat I bought because I couldn't rent it at the time. I really wanted to watch it.
Black Cat.
Wow.
Black
Black
Hat.
Hat. Is that the one with Thor in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thorson.
he's like a hacker.
So all your movies are like technically somehow related to Marvel shit.
Which are which is unbelievable.
No, I
It's
don't know
got
about that.
Thor in the movie, and
Yeah, we're gonna put Chris Hemsworth in front of a computer. Ooh.
everyone
It's
forgets
pretty
he was
good.
in,
That's
he
a
was in
good movie.
I
was
know,
in
I'm
the
sure
first-
it's good.
All right.
J.J. Abrams Star Trek.
Have you seen him, the man?
What?
He looks. It's Point Break.
Continue.
Fucking Tony Stark calls him Point Break.
Yeah, it's great.
In Avengers.
I'm gonna call him tarantula eggs.
Anyway,
Yeah. Whatever. Forget about,
Survive.
All right.
Ryan.
forget about
Survive.
that. It's just streaming shit.
whatever. Fortnite Mobile
Ah,
is a game. Under 2 months, it's earned $50 million.
it's fucking wild, dude. It's
Wait,
fucking
hold
crazy.
on. Why do you think that's wild?
Huh?
You know,
I don't understand the
Huh?
appeal.
What do you mean? You don't understand the appeal?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm like, I don't get. Like, I tried. It's just, it's not great.
Okay, so let me explain this to you. okay?
Alright, hit me.
How much of that money do you think actually belongs to the people that are playing the game?
I don't
Probably
know.
10 million. I would say the rest came from parents,
Maybe.
and that should give you sort of an idea as to who's playing this game.
Well, to give you a better idea, I'm the only one in my house not playing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
That's exactly what I'm saying.
a bunch of like psychos playing it.
Psychos.
Psychos.
I'm not surprised.
Fortnite players are spending an average of $1 million per day so far.
Doing what? What?
Wait, how long's it
what
been
can
out?
you buy?
I don't know.
Has it been out for 50 days?
If
It's been out for like
no, for
a month
2
or
months. It came out March 15th
2. Yeah.
for the mobile one, I think.
This
specifically.
does not bode well for video games in general.
video games.
Video games.
Video.
It
Why
It
not?
doesn't bode well because that's where the market's shifting
I
to.
can't do the red B for the title of the show.
Video games.
Video games. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that doesn't sit well with me. That sounds like a bad time.
Agent
It's not great.
Sitwell.
I was just thinking that too. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Oh,
to
player spending reportedly increased by 293% on May 1st after a significant number of people decided to fork out $10 for the Season 4 Battle Pass, which unlocks additional content and challenges during the season ahead. So a lot of people just forked out $10 because they wanted to be part of something.
Specifically for the mobile
on their
side.
phones.
Yeah.
This hurts.
Because
Yeah.
on your phone you can just fucking double tap Apple Pay and just spend that money.
Ooh.
Or
It's
fucking
too
whatever.
easy, man.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And you're like,
Congratulations to it's Epic Games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations to you guys.
great.
You guys are gonna make that fucking
Thanks.
paper.
You make your free game worth something.
Paper.
I mean, I'm sure it's fun, but
to make money?
I mean, yeah, it's wonderful to make money. But I'm sure the game is fun itself. I mean,
When's the last time you played a battle royale
Tell
game?
me more about
PUBG.
making money.
Huh?
What?
I love making money.
I don't know about that.
Not that kind of money. That's
Oh.
like walking around money.
Cash money.
Anyway,
I don't know. I just have to pay $1,800 to the IRS. I'm gonna jump off a bridge after the show.
Sounds good.
Anyways, what's up? What else is there?
okay, so
Uh-huh.
buying games on PC for a Microsoft Store is not a thing anyone likes to do.
What?
It's just bad. Like when you use the Microsoft Store for PC games.
Yeah, I'm
Like
sure.
if you want to buy like fucking Sea of Thieves or something.
For PC in particular.
Yeah.
Why?
You have to use the Microsoft Store because it sucks.
Yeah.
It's just bad. But now you can gift games on it, so that's something, I guess.
Slightly better.
Slightly better. It's a nice little addition.
So somebody else can have the hassle of doing it.
I guess, yeah.
Just going through the fucking
I don't know.
roundabouts.
It's trash.
Great.
But yeah,
Exquisite.
now you can if you're a user of the PC gaming store, Microsoft store or whatever to buy your PC games, now you can gift them to other friends.
Like, here.
If you're playing on PC and like you really want friends to play Sea of Thieves with, now you can buy it for them.
And you put like the desperation in the message, like, please.
Please play this game with me. This is like the shortest lived flavor of the week.
The subheading for this article is the perfect gift for someone you're ambivalent about.
Ambivalent.
Ambivalent about, yeah.
Ambivalent.
Whatever. I don't say that word a lot. I read it a lot.
Ambivalent.
Ambivalent.
It's a good word.
Whatever.
That's
My
a,
favorite.
It's a
race.
good subheading, is what it
it's
is.
a $5 word.
Okay,
$10 subheading if you add it all up.
great.
Congratulations, Microsoft.
You want more bad news for people making more money than they should for bad
Yeah,
things?
sure, of course.
Konami breaks profits record thanks to domestic mobile market.
I say domestic violence.
God. For the full fiscal year ending March 31st, Konami earned 239.5 billion yen, which is like $2.19 billion.
Sure.
What do they have on that's out for the phones?
They have Tokimeki Idol and
Tucky Mickey.
Quiz Magic Academy, Lost Fantarium.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
It's ambivalent.
There's a lot of shit.
Sounds like Karen Gillan's new role.
They gave no indication on how well Metal Gear Survived helped all that shit. But
Probably didn't.
It
probably didn't, yeah.
I mean, that game came out.
But in
at
addition,
30.
mobile titles, Jikyo Pawafuru. Oh, God.
Powerful.
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 You have to say it like Joe Rogan.
Oh.
Powerful Konami coming out with that bullshit games.
Professional Baseball Spirits A
Spirits.
and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Oh,
I
shit.
contributed to
You
it.
played that when you contributed to that shit.
I didn't spend money on it.
Yeah, well, advertisements.
I don't remember.
They make money off that.
Is there advertisement?
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't remember.
Every pack you open,
I don't know. But yeah, phone games. Konami is making it.
balling out of
money.
control.
Yeah.
Fucking phone games, man.
Fucking phone games.
Girls Front Lines is the one I
man.
can stand.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, well,
Don't roll your eyes.
you
at me,
you had to have
man.
that one though.
Yeah.
That's only a good game because Z is represented properly in it.
Z's?
ZZ.
ZZ.
Oh.
Z's.
I was like, yeah.
Z's is my favorite gun.
God.
Can't ban these.
Oh.
Anyways, that
Baba.
sucks. I hate that.
Z's?
Go on to no Konami.
No.
Got all
Konami.
Yeah,
Konami. Where the fuck am I?
these will always be good.
Yeah.
Rest in
In
peace.
our hearts. In our
And in these games.
our waygasms.
Okay, so
You're gonna make
some developer, some Polish studio, Akram Digital.
it. So the other Polish studio.
They've had they've released games like Steam, Rails to Riches, and 8-Minute Empire. Some games, the games on Steam.
Are these also mobile games?
It doesn't matter. So they had games. Those were games on Steam. They've had all of their content scrubbed from Steam after Valve caught them posting fake reviews for their own games, positive reviews. So
This is great game.
so Valve found out about these Polish people being like, "My game's great," and they fucking destroyed them and took all their shit off Steam.
Oh.
But they actually said like, "This is my game is great. I worked on this really hard. I really hope Valve doesn't take off my shit." Oh fuck!
Yeah,
It's in the review. Oh fuck.
It's like they
Yeah.
got hit by.
I think this is only news because they have a game called Steam.
I was
and they
gonna
got kicked
say.
off Steam. So
That's they're like, hey, fucker, there
Sorry.
can only be one.
yeah.
Stem.
That sucks, man.
Steam,
You guys should have not done that. Now they're probably just re-release it under a different name.
probably. You want to know what else sucks?
Locomotive.
Vacuum cleaner.
GameStop CEO Michael Mahler.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Darth Mauer.
He resigned after 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's not very good.
No,
Wow.
he had some personal.
Citing
Concerns.
quote personal reasons for his departure.
Yeah. The personal reasons being obviously nothing that he made public. But it was
someone died.
yeah, more than likely.
I was he's turning into
People, I don't know. People kind of they're kind of spinning this in like oh, it's probably the way the company's going. I'm like, I don't think so. You
Yeah.
don't really. It's not how that works.
That or it's like it's fucking Kevin Spacey shit, and you're gonna find out he fucked some child. Or
You think
something.
so?
Or-
Yeah, maybe.
That's quite a
or
jump.
Maybe.
he's becoming the man bat.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
even more terrifying.
that's less of a jump. I feel like. But
No.
I mean, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
It's honestly not going to affect anything.
Man, Bat's so cool.
Yeah, the future, dude.
I'm just more upset over the last guy quitting.
Man
But
Bet?
this guy, yeah, Man Bet. The doctor, what was his name?
De Matteo?
Acula.
No,
No.
that
What?
was somebody else. Daniel De Matteo as interim CEO.
Mm-hmm. There's better
Well-
people out there that could run that company.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, not me.
That's fine.
But
Not you.
certain.
You should do it anyway. Just give it a shot.
What am I going to do?
I don't know. Show up.
It's all free. Bye.
It's all free.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let me have it.
Just order more NES classics from Nintendo and just fucking sell them.
Yeah, myself.
Yeah, whatever.
Gather up,
why did this get delivered to my house?
gather up the rest of the Disney Infinity shit
Don't
and
know.
sell it to me.
Oh god,
Oh man.
those are trash. Remember when that was the thing? Figures with games.
It's just not still a thing.
What?
Well, they're doing it right, you know.
Yeah, Nintendo does it right because people actually care about these characters.
Yeah, I don't actually know if that has any functionality. I just bought it.
You should
It looks
try.
neat.
It looks.
I don't know.
It looks like it's got the thing. It's got the little like
I want
thing
it.
for electronics.
The only thing I want it is like if I can tap it for fucking Mario Kart and I get that hat on like my Mii or
What are
something.
you gonna be like nut?
Yeah.
Doubt.
Doubt. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Just
Doesn't
scan
matter.
it in Breath of the Wild, see what happens.
I probably just get more chests.
What if you get the hat?
Yeah, you'll get just chests.
Look at that thigh gap.
I
see you.
Jesus Christ.
Let go of that. Nasty man.
All right.
Anyways.
What's next?
All right.
That sucks for that guy. Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
So IDOS Montreal, the boss of that, who's his name?
Lots of up north today.
Yeah, what's going on?
He's claiming that Deus Ex is not dead.
Okay.
What?
So despite Mankind Divided not doing as well as he hoped,
I thought that one was really good. It was
It's-
way better than the first one.
well,
Or,
probably just money wise. Like
Oh.
I think it reviewed fair enough, but yeah,
I mean,
Not enough people bought
they
it.
can't all be winners.
right.
I mean, well, it was for free for like PlayStation like not too long, so you got people playing it. I
How
guess.
can you expect people to buy your game if you're not going to have something that's going to be worth making a meme out of?
Adam Jensen's?
I
one of the
never
best
asked
ones.
for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool Shades guy.
Apparently,
you-
the third game is rumored to be based on Guardians of the Galaxy somehow.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Adam Jensen in space.
Or no, it's this is this,
Alright.
no,
I
no,
think
no.
you're reading.
I just
My
like read
name's
the middle of this article.
I never asked for
That's some other game they're doing.
Oh, are they doing a Guardians of the Galaxy game?
I guess I don't know, but yeah, they're focused on like other games, even though Deus Ex isn't dead. They're just like it's not dead, it's still our brand shit, but we're not working on it right now.
Garen killing.
They're gonna be like blown the fuck out once Cyberpunk.
I didn't
comes
ask for this. the way she delivers her lines is so bad.
It's Adam Jensen. It makes sense. They
God.
mesh. Karen Gillan playing Adam
That
Jensen.
movie is so
confirmed.
mediocre.
Yeah, you think?
It's just
It's fine.
Just wait till
It's
you watch. Just wait till you watch Oculus.
It's great. Don't watch Oculus.
Doctor
Don't-
Oculus.
Don't watch it. It's awful.
I hear that's where they get the Soul Stone.
An Oculus.
Whatever.
It's a mirror.
Through the mirrors.
the mayors.
Listen. If you listen to the mirror, you can
Yeah,
hear
I don't. I
Let's
never
get through
played.
this
I never
shit.
played
Fuck.
that new Mankind Divided. I never played it.
Mankind.
Mankind Divided.
Just because I didn't like the first one as much as I thought I would. I still
Man.
bought it.
You're in like cyber prog. It's fun.
Mankind Divided.
Meh.
That's how you said that.
Yeah, it's boring.
Meh.
Kind.
Just give it a shot.
Oh my god. My head.
Done. Anyways, go on to the next
They
news.
have such like bullshit ways though for like.
I don't
how he
give a
gets,
shit
like,
about
new
idols,
powers.
man.
IDOS, you fuck.
He gets like bullshit ways for how he gets new
fuckers.
powers. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like fucking Ichigo and Bleach.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just how
Like-
he has every power.
Just like when he needs them, all of a sudden they're there.
Yeah, it basically he's like, hold on, wait, you have all these other powers that are technically locked, but we can unlock them.
You know
Oh,
what's
right.
dumb?
There's like more news. I forgot.
Specifically in Deus Ex,
What?
is that you have you have to eat candy bars in order to get your stealth bar up again, so you can actually do stealth takedowns. It's dumb.
Well, yeah, well, that's the name of the candy bar, stealth.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's
It's
like,
like-
oh, you need to make sure your batteries are charged.
It's a
So
Mars
you
bar.
eat a protein bar. Like, oh, you're good.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, oh, so these fucking giant knife blades don't, like arm
Shing,
blades,
sparkle,
they
sparkle.
don't work unless I eat. You know,
I like they come from both the front and the back.
yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
I mean, the game itself looks cool design wise. It's excellent. But I'm like, why do I need? What's the point of limiting me?
They have that thing I kind of don't like in games though, where it's like you have the cutscene attack
Oh yeah.
and like kind of interrupts everything. I'm like, there's a guy right here. Can we not?
Can I just do the thing?
Yeah. But they
Can
have to like, here's a different angle, and you're doing really cool shit.
Yeah, I'm like, can I just do the thing and then not have to eat a candy
The
bar?
guy looks
after?
at the camera with his shades, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, and it just says like, insert product placement here, Detroit.
He's holding a Coke.
It's a candy bar.
Candy bar.
Okay, what are you looking at, Ryan? What are you mad about?
I just found more news. So.
Okay.
You
what's-
found.
But we're still like halfway. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
I didn't read all this. I don't really give a shit.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
skip this one.
We'll see if we give a shit.
Okay, Destiny 2
Uh-uh.
had a puzzle, and it led to actual treasure in New York.
What?
See, now I gotta read it.
No,
Wait, what was the treasure?
The puzzle. I don't know. Hang on.
Is it a
wait,
good game?
Hold on, it's the thing they stopped other people to play so they can actually go out.
I guess
Man, Destiny's such a
the real prize is going outside and
you know
living
it's
life.
because everything about that game aesthetically I fucking love, but it got boring so fast.
It's boring as fuck.
But like
It's
everything's so cool.
It's less fun Borderlands.
The ships are cool. The armor's cool.
Sorry.
The alien designs.
The universe is great.
But then it's
everything's
just like
The universe
you run out
isn't
of
that
shit to
great.
do.
I love it. I love the armor
Bums me
design.
out.
I love the
Fine.
character design. I love the powers. I just hate the game.
The Darth Maul fucking Arc Strider shit. You're like,
Oh, when you get the
That shit
shaft.
where you like fucking when you're like a warlock and you fucking throw like black holes.
Yeah, it's
That,
great.
shit, that shit's good.
It's
Eh.
got the recipe for a really good game, and it just fucking sucks. It's so weird.
it bummed me out.
It led to a real life treasure cache in upstate New York that contained gold coins and a spear.
A spear?
A spear. Yeah, a spear based on Warmind's Valkyrie. I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Warmind's Valkyrie.
Warmind is like the weird AI
Oh, the
diamond
monster.
thing.
Oh, like it's a spear based off of that floating thingy. No, wait, no. Who cares? So they had gold in it, right? That's neat.
It said gold coins, yeah.
2 gold to blue.
They're fucking fake, probably.
Plastic.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
It's a real treasure chest.
So it had like this is Kotaku.
From now on, only the captain can say R.
Our captain.
It had this
our-
fucking statue or this spear.
So they just fucking found it?
They just like put the spear here.
Or sure it's not like the real
They
spear?
just left it
It
there.
was
and
in, like
they're
this
oh, cool.
tube thing at first. Hang on, let me zoom out.
Incredible treasure.
See, he's like this tube. and
That
then
looks like something that somebody just dropped on the ground. Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah.
the Elder Scroll.
Huh.
Booty so big, my homeboy Ryan had to zoom out.
That's fucking funny. That's weird.
Yeah,
That's
anyway.
cool.
Congratulations to them. Yashi
Great.
fell over again.
Yashi.
Did don't put him there. Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Keeping him warm.
There you go.
He's like wearing a wig.
Congratulations to whoever found it.
Congratulations.
Was it like above ground? How?
Yeah, they just dropped it in the middle
they
of
just,
the
they
woods.
just like threw it in the like it was
Here's loot.
literally like just under this tree. There's like fucking whatever. Just toss it
Some
there.
like random jogger.
Fuck
What's this?
Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh woo.
It's like, oh, it's a spear of destiny. Now I'm like the real bad guy in that fucking, what's that movie?
What?
What's that movie about the Keanu Reeves where he plays the,
Constantine?
that's the one. Now I'm the real Constantine.
They got a better one for a show that they canceled in 13 episodes.
They did?
Bummed me out. Yep.
Oh, I was going to watch
And it was
that.
a really good show.
You weren't gonna watch it.
I was going to.
Nah.
I was just like how I was also going to watch Supernatural.
Yeah.
But then
Oh.
800 episodes later, not
Just
watch
watch 5 seasons and stop.
Yeah, just it gets absolutely worse.
They
after
actually like
first.
wrote an ending at season 5 and then they just kept going.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Like the original showrunners leave at season 5.
Okay, that's fine.
It's decent. Anyway. Yep. God, we're fucking clowns.
I hate Destiny 2.
I hate us.
So I'm glad that they found that money. They can buy
Oh,
a
the
better
video
game.
froze. All right, hang on. Let me try to fix it. I'm sorry.
2 gold to blue.
6 people are watching for it frozen somehow.
Nice.
How did that happen?
Vamp.
Yeah, no, the fucking man. I was just like I even had like a Destiny cosplay that I was gonna do, but I just fell so out of love with it.
That's
I
why I
decided to
know
take
that
it
you
apart.
like a game.
Yeah,
That's when you fucking cosplay for it.
yeah.
I mean, I bought the $100 edition. I was like, I'm gonna get down on this game like I did with Destiny the first time.
I bought the little connects, like the wacky little.
And then I realized, like, oh, it's the same fucking shit. It's not fun. I'm
Yeah.
having such a hard time with it.
well, it's
I
like
have a hard
it was
time
fun
dealing with
at first because it was
It was
shiny and
I didn't even beat the campaign. That's the problem with it. I got to the point where you fight that, where you meet the AI thing in the cube world.
oh yeah.
The world that's like
Fail
full of,
safe.
that's the one, yeah.
The meme lord.
And that was really funny. Like I thought that AI was written well.
It's
you know,
okay. Yeah.
what was that thing that she says or he says? It says whatever.
The thing.
It's like, oh, your captain's dead. But if you want to,
That should be working now, hopefully.
all right, we'll ask one of our dudes see if it works. But yeah, I was
Yeah,
really
looks like
really
it's
bummed out with it. But I
Yeah.
don't know. And it takes such
Yeah.
a long time to get your Sparrow.
I just remember just playing for the first time, and there was like this actual sense of like kind of community because when there's a fucking huge thing happening in like 3 minutes over here, and
Yeah.
everyone would show up and be like, yeah, and everyone
And then
would
like the next
revive
day,
each other.
no one showed up again.
Like towards the end of when I stopped playing, like there was just nobody around really.
It's just not the
me
type.
out.
It's not really the type of game that's gonna really like succeed in this day and age. People don't. People like the idea of playing with multiple people at once, specifically like big, huge groups.
Mhm.
But they don't want it to be so long term. They kind of that's why there's shit like PUBG and that other bullshit game.
Kind of cool that they attempted at a campaign too. That wasn't, you didn't necessarily have to do it, and it's still connected to the.
No, they
overworld or
kind of
whatever.
did, because that was the whole problem with the first one.
Well, I
is
mean,
that there wasn't a campaign.
they did that with Titanfall 2, and
Yeah,
as
but-
well as Titanfall 2.
Well, Titanfall 1 didn't even have a campaign.
Yeah.
And
then they added a
Titanfall-
short one.
They had
for-
like the story between the loading screens for Titanfall 1.
They did,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was
you got
really
it all
weird.
you got it all disjointed. I played the last mission first.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's really
I
weird.
don't think I'm supposed to be doing this.
You're like,
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
doing all the cool shit.
All right,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
So La Mulana 2 has appeared on Steam. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It is
The fuck you say to me?
La Mulana. It's like a Metroidvania style
Yeah,
thing.
it's a sequel to
It was
Mulan.
like La Mulana was like apparently super fucking hard. I
Mhm.
have it on Steam. It's in one of the games in my backlog.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna-
one of them
I'm gonna cry.
of
What of
100.
many?
99.
So yeah, it's that game was apparently kickstarted.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel was to the tune of what 267,000. So
Probably
yeah,
less than that D4 guy.
just sometimes I wish Kane was here for when I say Kickstarter and then like all the thousands of dollars. He's like, what the fuck? Why do you need this much money to make a game?
Because they have
Yeah,
facilities.
Staff.
artists and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, he does it all himself.
Yeah, he does impressive.
More power to him.
Yeah.
Most impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
I
impressive.
guess it's gonna release sometime this summer. I don't think there's a like a teaser PV thing, like video
Oh, really?
promotional video thing.
PV.
PV. That's what it says. PV01.
What does that mean?
Promotional video.
Oh.
Idiot.
Stupid.
God.
Use your ears for listening.
I don't do acronyms.
Instead of fucking.
My mouth works just fine, thank you.
for
Yeah.
fucking. Let's see.
What would that mouth do?
Churro would know.
Yeah.
He would.
Let's see.
Shut up, churro.
Oh.
Yeah, see? It works.
Shut up, Churro.
Shut up.
Kai.
Go on to the next news.
You got it.
Nobody played La Mulana except us and when you're going
And the
to.
people who kickstarted it.
Yeah, that's like 20 people.
All right.
20 rich guys.
SNK announces the Neo Geo Mini. We talked about this like last week, but it was under a curtain. Now we can see what it looks like for real.
Oh, really?
It plays 40 games.
40 games?
40
That's
Neo Geo
awful.
games. It's all the games that are on the fucking Switch probably. Now you can play them on this
Oh,
thing.
sorry. Yeah.
For the 40-year anniversary, it plays 40 games.
It's gonna play golf.
The latest hardware to get miniaturized.
These are so getting on my nerves already.
Isn't it
It,
King of
looks
Fighters?
it looks pretty neat though. Let me show you.
Does it look like a mini like a
Oh
that's
no!
That's just a
Oh,
fucking plug and play
no.
console, man.
No, man, it plays by itself. You don't have to plug that in anything.
I know, but
Wait,
Look at it.
It's like, is that the screen?
Zoom.
I can see all the finger stains on it already from all the little kids playing.
all the
that thing.
Cheeto
It looks
fingers.
neat. I think it looks neat.
Yeah, you think it looks neat?
Well, so the unfortunate thing is like that looks neat to me, but that's the Japanese version. And then when we scroll down here, there's like a little fridge it stands on. I don't know. And
The
the,
fridge.
oh, whatever. This is the international version.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Muted
look.
color palette.
Hooray.
They have Metal Slug on it.
Sad.
That's wonderful.
Metal Slug is
Metal Slug's fine.
delicious.
Metal Slug is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
but that's not
Okay.
worth to buy the thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
It
nerd.
probably takes batteries too. Fuck
It
that.
says, especially since it comes with a mini fridge, apparently.
Probably uses like
An
4
extra
double
mini.
A's.
Nah, it's powered by Iron Man repulsors. It fucking lasts forever.
Arc reactors.
Arc
stupid.
reactor. Whatever. Fucker.
Got him.
Idiot.
It's
Nano
one arc. I
machines.
thought he has one arc
God,
reactor.
fucking
Oh.
man.
What?
Winter Soldier's such a good movie.
That's a great movie. It's the best spy movie.
It's so
The
good.
Hulkbuster has arc reactors in each of its parts.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
That's
care.
pretty cool.
In each of its joints.
All right.
It's fucking dope.
It's,
Is it?
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I checked.
Good. I'm glad. You didn't have to ask.
It's like Gurren Lagann.
Isn't the robot in Gurren Lagann like gigantic, like fucking bigger than the universe?
It's
It gets there.
It's like galaxies. It like throws galaxies as shuriken.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb.
It's fucking cool.
God. It's great though. Yeah.
And it's like a robot inside of a robot inside of a robot inside of a robot.
Oh wait, is there only 4?
No, there's more.
Oh.
It's like
I
a
just
shit
stopped
ton.
there.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's
Because
dope.
I saw that image comparison of like the Ava units
Huh.
and then like all the way up to that one. and it's got like a galaxy in its stomach or something. I'm like, what?
Well, when you really think about it too, it's like the dumbest shit ever.
No, man, it's cool. Trigger come to save anime
Because
again.
like all their parts come together to become like the universe-sized one, and like they're all in like the different parts, and they're talking to each other like they're right next to each other, but they're like literal galaxies away from each other inside inside the same robot. There's a galaxy between them, several of them.
Like people on
Anyway,
planets can
Gurren
just see
Lagann
these
is
gigantic
fucking- Gurren
robots.
Lagann is hype as fuck, but when you think about it, it's like fucking
Hype.
It's
Thinking about it.
So this is spiral energy.
I seriously hope you don't do that.
thinking.
Big thunk.
You're watching the show.
Anyway,
He's about it.
make any
sense.
why would you have robots inside robots?
Don't worry, Simon. Your
I really
your
hope-
drool pierced
Oh,
the
we can't talk
heavens.
about that. That's spoilers.
It's not even ripe.
Anyway, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
No, I'm not gonna. You're gonna spoil something for me?
I was gonna spoil something for people, but they haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
maybe?
Gurren Lagann.
No, Infinity War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
don't.
Yeah, no.
Fucking Karen Gillan. I love her. I think she's a great,
Go for it, big
great
boy.
looking girl. But then that shit just rears its ugly head like, oh,
Don't forget about me.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what?
so there's an 8-bit spin-off game coming out for that Bloodstained Ritual of the Night game.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. Wow, we wow.
it's called
I saw the trailer
Bloodstained
for it.
Curse of the Moon. It's gonna cost $10, and it comes out May 24th
For what?
for
Everything?
I think it's just PC.
iPhone.
Fuck.
Oh no, look, this, oh yeah, it is for everything. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not.
Fuck.
Well, yes, it is. Yeah,
God
sorry.
damn it.
I'm playing with your heart. I'm sorry. It's coming to Steam, Xbox One, PlayStation 4.
I was like, Vita.
No,
No.
it is coming to Vita. Also.
What?
PlayStation Vita. 3.
They just discontinued that today.
Yeah.
Today's the last
Well,
day
we'll
for the
talk about
Vita.
that in a second. PlayStation Vita, 3DS, and Switch. So
Yes.
literally everything.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
When? Did it say?
May
May
24th.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a digital download. It's all 8-bit, and it's like, I guess, side scroller. I would imagine the real game looks like a side scroller. Also,
It is.
it's a prequel to what's it called?
Bloodstained.
Yeah, well, that was the subtitle,
Oh.
Ritual of the Night.
Well, I'm a buy it.
Yeah,
Easy
so
peasy.
I guess you play as like different.
Different characters.
You
yeah, switch
unlock
off.
new characters that you can play as different characters, and then like it does more shit to like it alters the game's ending based
Ooh.
on like who you play as and shit. Yeah, it's fucking $10. I mean, if you back the game for over $28 for Ritual of the Night, you just get this prequel free. But yeah,
Nice.
So I watched the trailer for that one, and I thought that was the real one. I was like, what the fuck did people pay so much money for this?
yeah, no, yeah, they just like
I
they
got so
they
mad.
got so much money they made a prequel game.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's pretty cool.
but I didn't realize that that's what it I was like, oh, the advertisement for the other one looks a lot better.
This says it's coming to every platform, but like I don't know if it's just available everywhere on every platform May 24th. Like that'd be pretty cool.
We'll see.
But yeah, I feel like
We can check.
that's too good to be true. But yeah, I mean, if it comes out May 24th, I'll fucking buy it on my Switch probably.
That means all the 13 people that still own Vitas will be able to play it.
Yeah,
All 13 of them.
yeah,
That means they'll get another game. It's like a 20% increase.
yeah.
That's
something.
wonderful. Good for them.
I mean, increase on 0.
So I can play
Oh man.
play Patapon. And then what's this fucking game called? Bloodstained.
Bloodstained.
Great. Exquisite.
Play the old Fate games.
I watched the trailer for it and I was like, what the fuck? This game doesn't look anywhere near as good. And then I was like, oh, it's not the actual game.
Brie Quill.
The other one looks great.
It's a Peter Quill.
The real one looks great.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you call yourself Star-Lord? Man, I really want to play Bloodstained. This game looks like shit. Oh, it's not the real game.
What's the next news? Fuck. I hate doing that voice. It makes me so sad.
Okay. There's a special gold-colored Famicom Mini. It's coming out in Japan.
Sucks.
It's coming out in Japan for the 50th year anniversary of Weekly Shonen Jump. Yeah.
What?
Jumpu.
Yeah, it's on the cover. And it says this gold-colored Nintendo Classic Mini Famicom thing features 20 Famicom games that were based on Weekly Jump manga. So there's like 2-3 Dragon Ball games. There's 2 Fist of the North Star games.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. There's
But
a-
it's Famicom, not Super Famicom, right?
Yeah, it's the. I mean, I'll
Uh-huh.
show you a picture.
Old.
Yeah, that's that old shit. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
It's pretty dope looking.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumpu.
Jumpu.
I wish games still had like slots you could put. I wish consoles still had slots you could put the controllers in, like the Switch.
I wish fucking there was Jump here. I could just buy fat magazines and just leave them in the street.
Fat.
Oh, the
They
big
still
ass
have
one?
them.
Oh, you can go to the library and steal them like everyone else does.
No, I'm talking to the Japanese ones that are like fucking this big.
Super
Oh.
thick.
And they leave them out for burning or whatever in Japan. Actually, you probably can't burn those. I don't know.
Probably for
Whatever.
too many fumes.
Whatever, bro. Island Nation. No, that shit sucks though because the
You just
super
feed them to the whales.
this mini Famicom thing, like the controllers are attached to it.
Oh,
Yeah, and
That's
like
cool.
they're attached to like the back,
Looks like a tentacle.
so you just can't take them off ever.
it does look like a tentacle.
All right, you guys are dumb. There's so much more news.
Wait, they're attached to the back, so you just lose like 6 inches worth of cord all at once?
Wait, and it's only 6 inches to begin with, so you
Great.
just have to fucking.
Get up on
You,
it.
you might as well just like keep them attached to the console in the little slots and just fucking.
Just look at it. Are you really going to be playing those games?
I mean, I'm not. It's fucking whatever.
Glorious moon runes.
Jumpu.
Jumpu.
Do not want.
Get some.
Will not buy.
Get some. I don't know.
0 out of 10. Would
Some
not fuck.
Death Note game.
What else we got?
It's like a
Death
dating
Note
sim.
game. That's way too. That's
it's like a word game.
when did Death Note come out? Like 2001,
2004. Or something?
2004.
Maybe.
Oh shit.
I mean, it depends on
It depends on
came out-
localization.
it came out earlier in Japan for sure.
Nihon.
No.
That's fine.
Then that same artist went on to go do Hikaru no
I think Light deserved a better fate than that.
Oh my god.
I really liked Mellow. I'm sad to watch.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Jorge,
That was the worst part about that is when they switched up. Oh.
Jorge Suarez accuses you. He says, "You know that secretly Eric has his girlfriend roleplay Karen Gillan Nebula Fall."
She doesn't know what that is.
You're like, hold on, let me break your bones really
Sure,
quick.
she doesn't.
I had to like remind her.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
worst. She gets like fucking smacked up by like Ronan in Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
she has
and,
like the worst leg.
and like her fucking
Oh, it was an Oculus.
her fucking arm is like the sword they use in Fire Emblem, that like weird like zigzag sword.
Oh, the Lebanon sword.
Yeah, lemon sword. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
She gets blown up by
horrifying. Yeah,
Drax.
she gets fucked up.
Yeah,
Is it
she-
Drax. Oh yeah. She like gets a rocket fired at her
Yeah.
ass.
Doesn't she get like also a ship landed on her?
Something
Oh no,
like
she
that.
gets shot with the fucking giant cannon
yeah,
from the ship.
the like rocket thing. It's fucking dumb.
She keeps
God.
coming.
Shut up, Jorge. You don't know. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
You don't know what you're talking about, man.
Like I love Karen Gillan, but I just
Yeah.
that voice.
I'm gonna get you a bald cap so you can just do what you will with it.
What painted blue and add like
I
electronics.
think Jorge has a background. I think you cosplay Nebula for her, and she's
I
like,
just
"What
got
is
the
this?"
perfect voice.
You just have like a.
I
bald-
just wanted a
you have,
sister.
you have like a blue bald cap for your shit.
It's uncanny.
Oh my god.
I could be her in the video games.
He can. He really can. Welcome to voice acting, buddy.
God.
It, it really was.
Hey.
All right. This isn't really news, but I thought it was fun.
Great.
No,
Let's hear
Eric,
it.
Eric
Let's
will be
hear
hype.
Oh.
Hideki Kamiya went on Twitter or something, and he's like, "Yeah, we got a new game coming out for Platinum Games, and it's not Bayonetta. It's like some new IP." And he says it will quote turn the action genre on its head
Again?
again. Yeah, Platinum saves video games again.
Platinum's doing
Yeah,
the
I
Lord's
almost
work.
said Trigger, but same thing.
Trigger's also doing. Trigger's also doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Platinum was making a Magical Girl Academy game.
Hey, I'll take
Little Witch Academia.
What the fuck?
Is it somebody making that Little Witch game? It's really good. It looks cool.
It's actually called
Also-
Little Witch Academia. Mess with the
Also,
Akko and you
also
get the Glocko.
everyone wants them to make Kill la Kill. Don't you know anything, Eric?
What?
I said everyone wants them to make Kill la Kill. Don't
That'd
you
be
know
dope
anything?
too.
Yeah, it'd be fucking rad as
No, it
fuck.
would not be.
Yeah. Platinum making a Kill la Kill game?
I'm
That'd be
100
fucking dope.
I don't like the art style of Kill la Kill.
Oh.
Sorry.
I want Atlas to make a fucking Darling in the Franxx game where you just like talk to people and how you just cuck everybody and fucking watch all these little teenagers.
Apparently I need to watch that.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll have to watch that.
Darling in the Cucks.
That's not 2 X's.
Yeah, you should watch that.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's great.
All right,
Churro just got cut up.
I can't tell my girlfriend like, "Hi, sweetheart, you want to sit down and watch Darling in the Franxx?"
No, you can't. You're just in your makeup and you're like,
Hey, baby, come here. I gotta introduce you to this show. That's my boy Goro.
Yeah, one of the voice actors has like an autoimmune disease now. He's gonna fucking die.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it sucks ass.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's
All right.
Churro's favorite
Yep,
character.
yep.
Churro got caught up. He's like, I hope nothing happens to my boy. And like literally the next day, the voice actor got an autoimmune disease. It's like fuck.
so you gotta watch it for his memory.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
that dude's definitely gonna die.
No.
Speaking of dead things,
What?
Mila Jovovich is starring in a live-action Monster Hunter movie.
You know, I heard I heard the name Mila Jovovich. I'm like, this is not good,
No.
especially if it's on our show.
From the hit movies of Resident Evil, all of them.
The hit movies.
Whatever. The hit trash can fires.
The other one too. The
She looks so haggard in this picture. too.
Fifth
Look at
Element
this
as
fucking,
well.
Hang on.
That's the only other good role she had.
Oh God.
Rangers.
She looks like she looks like a homeless woman.
Yeah, she looks fucked up.
She looks like one of the ladies outside my office.
She looks like any pawn shop customer I have.
Is she like alms for the poor?
God. Christ. I guess that really was Resident Evil, the final chapter. Now they're gonna ruin some other franchise.
Oh,
So-
Wait, who's directing it?
Paul W.S. Anderson.
they fucking like they're just
Fuck.
taking Capcom titles apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
What's next?
What is
my
Paul W.? Yeah.
What else has he done? The other Resident Evil
Just
movie.
the other Resident Evils. Yeah, I tried looking it up.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Who was I thinking of that is like has similar name but is actually a good director?
Paul W.S. Anderson? Like
Yeah.
a name similar to that one?
Wes
Yeah.
Craven,
J.K. Simmons?
No.
director.
What am I thinking of? Hang on.
What
That's
are
fine.
you thinking of?
What are you gonna? What the fuck are you gonna Google? Names that sound like Paul W.S. Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh.
who did There Will Be Blood and shit like that.
That's a huge
And-
jump.
But it's the same, like almost the same name, except for the middle.
Same Paul.
It doesn't have W.S.
Oh my god, that's fucking awful.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
And like it has like a Rathalos attacking like a mall in San Francisco or something. it's not even like set in like the real.
Wait,
like,
hold on. What? They have a picture for it? Let me see that.
Let me
Hold
see.
on.
There's- I think I
Rathalos
thought there was something. Somebody was
attacking
talking
a
about
mall.
Like, you better be fucking joking.
This
Like, there's-
this concept for the live action version. Where is it?
I mean, to be fair, they did make Resident Evil like into a Fallout type scenario. I'm like, what the fuck do zombies count? Like, what do they
Yeah,
even matter at this point?
Oh, so there's like a whole like thing that describes it. It says an ordinary man is in a dead end job, discovers he's actually the ancient descendant of an ancient hero. I fucked that up.
An ancient descendant.
Whatever. Yeah, I fucked that up. He must travel to a mystical world to train to become a monster hunter. Before the mythical creatures
TM.
from that world destroy
Never
ours.
mind. I changed my mind. This is gonna be exquisite.
It's gonna be
I can't
excellent.
wait.
Yeah,
I want to watch this in theaters. I'm gonna bring Taylor and Brian. This is gonna be.
I'm gonna bring a Kuro Peko hat. Just big old beak.
I can't wait to see this movie. This is gonna be a spectacle.
Oh. Can't wait for
Yeah,
someone to
yeah,
pirate this movie.
This thing from Anderson, it says you're fighting these giant creatures, some as big as a city block. They live underneath the earth, and when they burst out, it's like the
What?
best of Dune. That's what he says.
Has he played the fucking game?
Oh man,
Even Eric's played the
Even-
game.
yeah, I played the game longer than he has.
there are some that are that big, but yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
they're
but they're not worms. Well,
Giant
like
worm.
some of them looked like worms. Might as well make a
Yeah.
Gears of War movie starring Mila Jovovich.
Oh no!
Damn.
Nice. What?
I want a Gears of War
It's a
movie. But
giant worm.
they're just constantly fucking up the active reload, and they just all die. And then there's like that scream they do every time you fucking fall in the parts in Gears of War, like whoa! Just like meat chunks, and it's like restart.
It's just Gibbs. Oh my god.
I need the hammer of God.
That sounds fucking awful. I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
it
not
does not
exci-
sound good.
I'm not excited. Who thinks this is a good? These are good ideas. Capcom. That's who it is.
I don't even know if Capcom has a say anymore at this point.
Capcom.
Capcom hasn't made a single good business decision in like.
That's not true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have stuff later.
Oh.
All right. Anyway,
Well, up until this point, they haven't made good business.
up until this point of the podcast.
Like right now.
All right.
What time is it? Like 8 o'clock?
all right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There's a
Let's see.
clock right there.
It's not 8 o'clock.
I
Sure.
know, I
Can you
lied to
read
you.
a clock?
That's
I lied
also,
to you.
that's also like slow. Don't look at that clock.
Oh my god.
Don't
What?
get it.
Fucking, what time?
This many.
Doesn't it's fucking
8:38.
Yes.
Okay, 8:38 p.m.
There's 2 8s in that one.
May 15th.
808.
No good
All right.
ideas.
All right.
Super Hot is getting a Japan-inspired standalone game.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well, super hot.
Super Hot,
So like-
Super Hot JP.
Shogun World.
That's what it says. It has new weapons and a host of new environments, from samurai castles, hot springs, karaoke bars, and bullet trains.
Ooh.
Alternate story campaign is
It's like Yakuza.
yeah,
That's dope. I'm excited for that. I'll play that. I
Yeah.
love Super Hot.
it looks neat.
The Dragon Hunger.
Apparently, this alternate story campaign is the work of Tokyo-based studio Game Tomo, and it has guidance from the original game. Super
Tokyo
Hot team.
Otomoto.
So it's like a Super Hot game, but it's not even the same developer. But they're getting guidance from the developer.
Yeah, they're
That's
just like,
cool.
if you're gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Platinum Games comes out with a new Super Hot. It's fucking
I just want to shoot.
rad.
I want to shoot polygon guys in a bathhouse. That sounds rad.
Yeah, man.
Sign me up. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was
Bunch
really
of,
happy. I loved it.
Fighting a bunch of Onis.
Yeah, they'll probably do something like that.
Polygonal Onis.
There's already a
I
samurai
want
sword.
to
in the
shoot. I want
game.
to shoot through those rice doors.
Oh yeah,
No.
they're paper doors.
Ever, bro? It's rice paper.
Fucking who cares?
Papier.
It's the same shit.
You're gonna just slide it open.
Check this shit out though, because you can like see him coming through the fucking rice door.
That's kind of
Oh,
cool.
it looks the same.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same. What do you think?
It looks the exact fucking same.
No, it's different environments though,
Alleyway
Okay.
of gangsters.
bro.
Why not just make this an? I don't know. I didn't
Because
pay
it's a
for
different
Super.
developer. They're
Fine.
fucking-
Super Hot JP, phone.
You can cut
Phone?
bullets in half.
cut the bullet.
Look,
Yeah, that's
see,
great.
it's got kanji.
Kanji.
That's a kanji for ramen. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah,
Why is there seven? Why is there 3 7s there?
you hit the jackpot. You got all that alcohol
It's the
and a
ATF.
gun.
Yeah,
ATF.
alcohol, guns, and wine,
All right,
and then soup.
Soup.
All right,
Whatever.
Anyway,
I'm gonna-
yes, that's
I'm
the
gonna-
thing that's happening.
I'm gonna ERP Hanzo the whole time.
Great.
You already do that.
Erotic roleplay. Hanzo.
Oh, time for the big news of the week.
The big.
What's the big one? Big
so,
thing.
So, Cliffy B Studios dead.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Radical Heights developer Boss Key Games shuts down, is what this article says.
Ooh.
He put out a statement. Let's read it.
Let's take a look.
Let's have me.
Eric's having a
read it
hard time over
poorly.
here.
It says, as of today, Boss Key Productions is effectively no more. For 4 years, I set out to make a world-class video game studio, and I hired some of the best talent in the video game industry. They worked tirelessly to produce. I'm not gonna fucking whatever. Skim shit.
Wow.
Whatever. It says they worked tirelessly to produce quality products, and while we had our ups and downs, I'd like to think that we had fun doing it. Lawbreakers was a great game that unfortunately failed to gain traction, and in a last-ditch attempt, we scrambled to do our take on the huge battle royale genre with Radical Heights, which was well received. However, it was a little too late. Yep. As for myself, I'm going to take some time off and reflect. I need to focus on myself and my family, as well as my Aussie,
It's a dog.
Prosy.
Teddy, who is slowly fading
Yeah,
from
it's,
us.
it's an Australian Shepherd.
His dog's dying.
Oh.
Video games will forever be a part of who I am, and I hope to make something new again someday. However, I need to withdraw and take this time. It says, to those of you who supported myself in the studio the last few years, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and everyone who came to thank me.
I mean,
Radical Heights servers will remain up for the near future. Thanks again, Cliff.
well, that really sucks.
Yeah,
That
it's not
sucks.
great.
But I'm sure he's gonna be fine. He's got his fucking McLaren.
So what I've heard though is like he
Or
just
his
kind of
Lamborghini.
dropped this, and like people that are working for him weren't like fully prepared for it. So that sucks.
Well, I mean, he's got a shit ton of stuff like at home. He's basically, for all intents and purposes, retired. This was just something he wanted to do.
I'm saying the people that are working for him like had this dropped on their laps and they didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like that sucks.
I mean, like anyone cares about anyone else besides Cliffy B.
I guess.
Let's be quite frank.
Yeah. Well.
Like, yeah, that was probably their news too. Like, as soon as he released a statement, they were like, "Oh shit, we're out of a job."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
they didn't get emails. It was just a news story.
I'm,
that
su-
showed
I'm
up.
sure they. You don't have to be a fucking divinator to be able to be like, "Oh shit,
Divinator.
what's a
My dowsing rod.
You don't have to be like.
Whoa, whoa.
You don't have to be like. What's that divination teacher in Harry Potter? Anyways,
Ask him.
you don't have to be that chick in order to be like, oh, I can, huh?
Trelawney.
Yeah, you don't have to be Professor Trelawney to
Shirani.
understand that you can see that in the fucking tea leaves. Nobody played that game that had Rick and Morty in it, or that had Morty in it.
I played that game.
Yeah,
I bought that game.
You were the only
It
one.
was
that
great for like
You-
a weekend.
You and like 30 people played that game.
On PS4.
Yeah, like I'm sure they would know, like, oh, we should probably update our resume sometime soon, and maybe not include that game in it, because it's probably not a good idea.
No, I mean it had a strong upstart. It just fell off. So you could still put it on a resume.
Okay, a strong upstart in a video game, specifically dealing with like a multiplayer game, is not a weekend.
Well,
Well, what was the max amount of players it had? Like 150, 120,
I had like
I
400.
had like a couple thousand at first.
couple thousand.
I think.
All right.
But yeah, it dwindled pretty fast.
Yeah, like
On
super
Steam.
fast.
Yeah. I think there was more people on PS4 actually,
I believe
which
it.
is weird. But yeah.
Oh, it's got Morty in it. Oh, jeez, guys.
Oh jeez, guys.
Oh,
They should just got Karen Gillan
Shut
to
up. God. Oh
take
my
me to the
God.
court, big boy.
Oh,
All right.
I want that to die. Anyways,
Karen
that sucks. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe he should go back to work on Gears of War.
No, that would be dumb.
I love Gears of War.
So, yeah, but they're fine without him.
I mean, yeah, they are.
So
That's fine. I mean, like I said, he's still got his Lamborghini. He drives around South Carolina. He's got his beer garden
I
restaurant.
like
He'll
I
be
like
fine.
that he wants to keep doing new shit though.
Yeah, of course. That's always been his thing. Like I said, he
so
retired.
He's
for a
been putting out like this art for other games that they like proposed and got
I saw
scrapped.
that, yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, the samurai one or whatever. I was reading some of it. It's heartbreaking because he made some games that I love. He made Gears of War, which I love. It's like that's like his fucking
he had
baby.
some game plan called Dragonflies, where you had like dragons and they were airships and you fought people with them.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're a samurai.
And yeah, you were a samurai. Yeah,
And like the ships, the dragons are your airplanes, and then what was the other ones? The
check
spaceship.
that shit out.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucking dope. As
I didn't
fuck.
realize you could make those play arts figures into a video game, but he did it.
Let's see if I can't find.
Square Enix shit.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Can't wait for all that Rule 34.
Oh god.
It's already there.
It's already out.
Yeah, some of these dragons.
Oh, boy.
man, that's all doing.
Oh, it's got like machine guns and shit.
Yeah,
That's
there,
awesome.
There was like tank ones and fast ones and shit like that.
That's the picture I saw. I'm like, damn.
It's pretty dope.
I didn't realize it's literally Gears of War, but in samurai.
Yeah, let's see what else he had on here. Yeah,
Oh.
'cause there's like 3 different eggs or whatever.
Quick, medium, tank.
There was some game where it's like fucking robot mech dogs.
What?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so dope.
Man.
Look, he could have made Destiny better than Destiny. Better than Bungie could
It was
have.
planned for VR. He said
Ooh.
it's called Dog Walkers.
Dog pilot. You hate walkers, though, Ryan.
I do. Yeah, those would trip really bad. It was inspired by World War II tank crews battles. I guess it was going to be 5v5v5v5v5 Zoid looking things.
Yeah, the legs are too
Fights.
close together. I think they
Zoid
fall
as fuck.
apart.
Yeah,
You
something
gotta
like
make
that.
it more spider.
Liger Zero.
Looks pretty dope. I mean, concept art is one thing, but you know.
Mm.
I mean,
still cool looking.
there's one thing he never did wrong
Yeah,
was concept
He
art.
had this shit, this fucking
And then there's this shit.
donuts.
What?
It was like it was like a Mario Kart with you're all animals and it's tubing and you could like shake up like ginger beer and like fucking use like AOE attacks with it
Yeah.
or like restore your health.
You could have just made Jazz Jackrabbit, man. You could have just made it again.
He wants to do new shit. I don't blame him for it.
I mean, I don't blame him for it, but
Might as well make
this
new shit.
game is fucking called Donuts.
It's great.
Dognut.
Look at that. It looks fun.
Dognut.
Dognut. That's my favorite. You go on Twitter and you look up dog nuts. It's just people misspelling donuts. But delicious dog nuts. I love that shit so goddamn much. That shit is hilarious to me. I should look it up right now.
Why?
Oh, no. Come on.
Wait, that was
Fine.
the big news for this week?
Huh?
That Cliffy B closed the studio?
I mean, yeah, it's a
It's
studio that happened that started like last year and now it's dead.
It's been 4 years, but yeah.
I mean, his game came out last year.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
So they've been working.
They-
I know, and I was really looking forward to that one too. Lawbreakers. I
it was
remember.
good, and then it wasn't. Like nobody played it.
Yeah.
They for some reason launched that game without it coming to Xbox.
Well, I mentioned
Yeah.
it. I mentioned it before. I saw like no promotion besides like
That's
one
true.
like
Yeah,
YouTube
there was
commercial
like
for
one
it.
one PV, if you will.
PV.
I'll tell you what's a PV.
Yeah,
What do you tell me?
you act a little PV.
It's an acronym.
It's not right.
Oh, it's Raphael says Gears of War should have ended with 3. Yeah, well,
No.
them's the breaks.
I loved 4.
Who cares?
The multiplayer for it is
I don't care what
incredible.
you like. What do you? What do I want your opinion on this show? Fuck
Yeah,
off.
weird.
Anyway, Monster Hunter Generations United or Ultimate, not
Monster
United.
Hunter
United
Goo.
was like the second one.
Monster Hunter Ugu, what's this?
Ooh, what's this? Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is the double cross game, and it's on Switch, and now it's coming to US. So you play Monster Hunter on your Switch.
Great.
Finally.
It's great.
Is that good?
Now
I mean,
Brian,
the last one was good. Generations was good.
now Brian can stop using that double crossed joke.
I don't
can
remember
finally
that
say-
joke.
Whatever.
Why? What's the double cross joke?
I don't remember.
That he was being double crossed because it
Oh.
didn't come out.
It's coming out, Brian.
And he'll be happy.
Man, I'm gonna kill.
I probably
Karen Gillis
butchered
with this joke today.
This comes out August 28th.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
Nice.
quick. I
Yeah.
didn't really.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they're just porting it. So
Yeah, it's just they're localizing it. Even,
That's the
yeah.
word, yeah.
So, yep.
I'll
Great.
fucks with it.
Switch Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is cool. It's a good.
Yeah.
It'll be dope to have on Switch.
I think it's.
Wait,
I think that's
you
a
said
better.
Probably right on August. So the same time
August
that
28th.
World comes to PC.
PC probably, yeah.
Oof.
So,
Like that was gonna stop him anyways.
but I mean, they're also like
Everyone's playing Monster Hunter
They're
again.
completely different games. Like,
Yeah.
so I'll probably end up playing this.
Well, do you think you can going back to the old system?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause some of it might be weird. Like we have to like load between fucking
Map areas.
map areas and shit. But also like hunter arts were cool, and I want to go back to like jumping high in the air with a great sword. That shit's fun.
Okay.
So
Bushido.
I don't know. And like some of the older monsters that they just don't have in World will be fun to fight.
Mm.
I want Tetsukabra again.
Tetsukabra.
Fuck that fucker. Tetsukabra like a big toad thing with tusks.
It's his favorite.
And you cut it up and you can make a giant sushi sword with it. It's great.
Why would it be called Tetsukabra? If it's a fucking frog.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, you little bitch.
You little. Anyway. Supreme Court lifts ban on esports gambling.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they kind of.
They're allowing state by state legalization for it.
Well, okay, so it's not esports. They just lifted the ban on
Sports gambling.
just gambling in general. Yeah,
It's not esports. It's sports.
it's specifically sports gambling because they were like it's not really constitutional that allows some states and then not allow others.
So how do you explain those like apps that let you gamble?
Those aren't really gambling.
They're
They're not really gambling.
How do you explain loot box?
I don't.
Yeah.
EA mostly.
EA. Fucking Nebula, shut up.
I can't.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Great, I don't
well,
care.
it's
But
there's
nobody
a lot
cares.
Go.
What? Really?
Always.
Oh,
It's like a staple now.
God, fucking piss, baby.
You're a big piss baby.
Gotta mute the fucking mic. I want to hear him piss.
Let me just
It's
aim
the
the mic right towards the back.
Why is it every week? What's wrong with you?
He's been drinking coffee, and I'm assuming that's water.
I have a headache.
No,
It's already happening.
it's already gonna happen.
It's too late.
Yeah, we'll get Taco Bell. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need it. I'm hungry.
God. Wow. Chick-fil-A, though.
What about? They'll be closed by the time we finish.
That's probably true.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Just debating fucking fast food. This is the show when someone has to piss.
When someone
I can go look up the Dognuts now.
Don't look at Dognuts. You see the 50 episode special.
Yeah.
We have Dognuts and piss.
Why is the first thing I see Dognuts?
What?
And it's like Trump Tower. What the fuck?
Dognut. When you've
Oh, I typed in Dognuts, but it's giving me. Oh no, I want search only for Dognuts. It's giving me donuts. It's auto correcting. They fixed it.
it's trying to like steer the ship right, but it's like actually, I want the Dognuts. Give me the Dognuts Twitter.
Can you get me some jam Dognuts from Asda if you don't mind?
From Asda.
You guys are fucking terrible.
What's
at
Asda? What's
go-
Asda?
I
Hang
go.
on, let me
It's
screen
Asda
share.
is a fucking convenience, or not a convenience store. It's one of those like grocery stores. I go to the bathroom for 20 seconds,
Can
and you
get
guys are
some
like
jam
looking up
Dognuts?
Dognuts already.
Dognuts. Where's some more Dognuts? Hang on.
I can't believe this is what you fucking.
Fucking love Dognuts.
Fucking.
It's fucking great. I love this shit. The most underrated. Oh, it says donut there.
Dognut.
What the fuck is this?
What is it?
That's an alligator eating, or a crocodile, whatever.
Oh no, I fucking went backspace. Hang on.
Well, it's like, have you seen? It's like the same thing.
Search
When,
Dognuts instead.
it's like when people try to spell cologne, but they spell colon.
Cognuts.
It's like all the smell of his cologne on my finger.
Colin.
Some of this calling on my finger.
Ooh.
Ooh, lad. Oh no.
Dognuts. Okay, that's a good one.
Sorry, Raphael. I guess you want an on-topic show. Christ.
Why? What is he going?
He's like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
He said it in Nebula voice, apparently. I don't know why I said it.
This is ridiculous, guys.
Nebula.
Like I said, I go to the bathroom 20 seconds. All right, I wash my
I
hands.
wanted to talk about Dognuts.
Okay, fine.
They're great.
Dognut.
Wait, what else we got for news?
All right. Leaked photo shows new accessible Xbox One controller.
Ooh, boy.
Accessible?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's
Is it one-handed?
It's for people with disabilities, apparently.
What
I
disability?
actually can't tell based on what the controller looks like what a disability you have.
Can
but
you play it with your feet?
It's kind of.
Oh.
I will say it seems like it's going to be very specific to disabilities. What if?
Hey.
It's just got a really big like B
Yo, DJ Hero's making a return.
and A button.
Oh, it's the new. It's the new.
Those are buttons, Churro, not discs.
It's a new
Whoa.
Fortnite controller. That's exciting.
Like I don't know what you play with just those buttons.
That's the punch it, Chewy.
I mean, like I guess you can kind of like just like have your finger on like this part here, and it's kind of like lean your arm on the buttons and play Super Meat Boy with one hand if you want.
The smell of
Like
the
you can like
colon.
dash and then jump. Like I don't know what you play with that. You can't play fucking Halo with that. I don't think.
You don't know.
I mean, maybe
Maybe.
unless they're like haptic feedback.
Yeah,
pads,
no,
like, I
maybe.
can't tell.
Maybe.
It's probably like different areas. You
Yeah.
know, you can just.
Where
It's
you can
not.
press.
Hang on. So it's.
I'm not going to pretend to be disabled on the show.
Wow.
So I was about to.
Too late.
I'm not about to do.
Says as reported by The Verge, Twitter user Walking Cat seems to be the one that leaked the image. Okay, whatever. It has two oversized A and B pads and a D-pad and a standard Xbox button and navigation controls.
Yeah, because I'm thinking. So like, it's like a big button or whatever, but like each part like activates a different thing because how big it is. It's like you press like the left side, you do something. You press the right side of it.
I mean, I guess this is going to be at E3.
A threat.
Like I said, I think that's a very specific to what kind of disabilities you have. Because one of you don't have any
But
fucking
like,
arms.
there's no like triggers on it or anything. Like it's
That's what I'm saying. It's probably different parts of it.
I
Different
think
parts
they're just
of it.
big buttons though, dude.
It's probably like you said. It's like the trackpad, not trackpad. The little tracking.
Maybe you
map
can
button.
assign different functions to the big button.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So it's like it's just like this like the big button on the left is like aim down sights, and then you just like shoot. Like I don't know how that works. I don't want to laugh at disabled people, but I don't know how they're
they
disabled.
didn't make that.
I'm saying that that's how they're gonna play
You
it.
can
like,
laugh at
it's-
Microsoft for coming up with that.
It's fucking Donkey Konga, but for disabled people. Like I don't understand.
I'll be able to play fucking
Oh,
Taiko Drum Master on that shit.
oh!
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This is the one time I'm disappointed not getting triggered.
Wow.
Shut up.
God, Churro, shut the fuck up. Oh, you're such a dork.
I don't, yeah. No, that's cool. I'm glad they're doing that. I guess I figured they would have done like a wand type scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
just like-
wand.
yeah. Like something that would have
Just
like
long.
two sticks, and they could do like this, and then triggers and shit.
What is that? A flute?
No, I saw.
A dragon sword.
There's like this dude that I think he literally calls himself like the handicapped gamer, and he made his own controller.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I just fucking own a bunch of noobs playing with this Modern Warfare 2, get a nuke or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's fucking rad.
Yeah. It's cool.
I don't need no broken controller to do it, but I mean, it's fair, fine.
Mm-hmm. Did he just like solder wires
What?
to it?
What?
Who said what?
They're wondering if the title's gonna be Dognuts. I mean, but Nebula though.
The Nebula's dog.
Oh, I ordered some Dognuts.
She's not sad. She's just mad.
She might be if
She's mad she got Dognuts. Obviously, it's not a
The
delicacy
best in the
on
galaxy, friend.
Yeah, her Thanos daddy Dognuts.
Fatty.
Fatty. Thad nuts.
The infinite
All right.
darkness.
That's enough. Go on to the next news. Before I fucking kill myself.
Finally broke Eric again.
If I'm not laughing, it's because I'm laughing on the inside.
And just tears, just weeping.
Speaking of tears from Eric,
Yeah. Oh no.
Nintendo Switch is getting its own Taiko Drum Master controller.
Yes!
Japan only. Fuck you.
Fuck. That's fine. I'll
Just
I'll
like
import
the game.
Fuck out of that. Are you kidding me?
Just like the game.
Yeah,
Japan
whatever.
only. It's got little buttons on the side and everything.
Oh, that's so cool. I want. That's exactly what I wanted. How much does it say? How much it is?
How much yens?
I don't know.
How many yen?
How many yens?
Give me that.
Nanny.
Nanny.
Gives me that.
Show me the yens.
Gives that.
Gibbs that.
Gives me that. I need it.
Whom's man's?
Yeah. Before you say whom's man's is this?
But it has like underneath it has like a storage for
ask
the sticks.
yourself
even.
whom's man's am I?
It's perfect.
That's pretty cool.
What? Oh, it's got a place for him.
Yeah, for the.
That's
sticks.
fucking rad. Oh, I love Taiko.
Oh, oh. Yeah.
Would you play like
What?
Aztec war god drummer? Just dun, 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 dun.
That's not the kind of music that's in it. Okay.
You
It
don't know.
could be.
It's got like Super Mario World and shit.
You don't know. They're bringing back fucking rock band whatever thing we talked about last week.
Harmonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that game is essentially better than Rock Band.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Well,
I'll-
duh.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm buying that.
Getting cancer. All right. Speaking of Overwatch, second anniversary event is
wait.
confirmed.
When?
If we're not talking
Probably
about
for the anniversary.
if we're not talking about Mercy's breast cancer awareness one, I don't care anymore.
Listen,
That was like the best.
Overwatch anniversary event that leaked yesterday is now official. Beginning on May 22nd and running until June 11th, Blizzard will celebrate Overwatch's second birthday with more than 50 new items, including 8 new legendary skins, 3 epic skins, new dance emotes, a brand new deathmatch map called Petra. It's also getting a new competitive mode for the anniversary event, complete with placement matches, skill rating tiers, and leaderboards. There's like a fucking Junkrat like pirate skin. It's weird.
I need it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Gives me that.
Gives me that.
Does
me
it show any
all
of
of
the,
it.
Does it show any of the skins?
No, not yet.
Are there
I'm
any
sure
as good
next- I'm sure-
as pigtailed skin tight suit Mercy? For the cancer, you know, or against
for
it.
the cancer.
It's good.
It's real good.
That's the good stuff.
It's really cool. It makes like a sound too, like when you're going through her like emotes. It has like this weird like
like
almost
rubber,
like a harp.
like rubber rubbing against itself.
Ooh,
just that, like when you rub two balloons together.
ooh, Trill's getting all sweaty again. Keep talking, Eric.
Ugh,
Come on.
I can't.
Ah.
This is about to become a not so good show. 'Cause
I
everybody's
gotta
gonna be all
hold the
distracted.
substitute for a second.
Uh, Yeah, that's it. Just the sound of two balloons rubbing together.
Ooh.
It's like, oh,
I
complete
mean, I
latex.
know how much you guys love.
I saw that.
Dognut.
Who did that?
I don't
Someone
know.
on DeviantArt.
Batty Bay X4 on DeviantArt.
I'm glad you did that, Batty Bay X4.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for setting me straight. Anyways,
You're not straight anymore. Now you
Not
saw
no
that.
Oh no.
God.
Torbjorn,
Best-
ready to twerk.
Best healer ever, Torbjorn.
Torb snipes
Torb Snipes.
from across the
Attack
map.
Torb.
Just make everyone mad all at once.
Throw Torbs.
Fuck it. Who gives a shit? All right, yeah. So new fucking anniversary event. Apparently, it's gonna. I think I saw something that's gonna have like heroes never die.
What are you looking
It
at?
says all previous seasonal loot will be included in loot boxes during the event. So
Oh.
yeah, everything from every previous event will be available. So
I-
get your loot box on, bro. Time
I'm
to get
about
all
to
this.
fucking spend money.
Yeah, time to get
Okay.
fucking Halloween skins and shit
Yeah, man.
or whatever.
Ooh.
Why does Mercy have the best skins?
She doesn't.
Well, she doesn't, but
Not
she has
even-
some really good ones.
Not even top 5 character.
Okay. Just get out. I'll figure this out. I'll figure out the sound.
Yeah, you won't. You'll fucking break it.
Yeah.
Yeah, knowing you, you're so mad. Mercy's not in the negative top 5. Great.
Negative top 5.
Whatever. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't worry, my friends. I'll be your shield.
Mercy's pretty good character.
Oh, she's a healer like me.
Fuck Nebula.
She's just like a random character on the
Shit.
show. This is hers. Oh no, her head popped off like in the movie. Oops. Okay, go on to the next.
It'll come back.
What? Stop playing the Black Phallus.
Foul.
Phallus.
Black fellas.
All right. Speaking of phallus.
Do you like my black phallus?
No. Rumors. More rumors. Are you excited for rumors?
I love rumors.
There's a rumor suggesting
I love rumors.
Retro Studios
Okay.
is working on a Star Fox racing game.
I never asked for that.
Yeah.
I never asked for that. I just want another Star Fox.
Can't let
Stop
you
right
do
there.
that, Fox.
Did you buy the last Star Fox that Platinum made?
Of course not.
Yeah, well.
You know why?
Because Platinum made
Because
it.
it was Platinum that made it.
Yeah.
They don't make Star Fox games.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna make if Platinum's not gonna make a Star Fox game that's like I don't know what's that game they used to make that was like really really good. Not Space Harrier.
What?
God damn it! What time
Shut
remember the
up.
game?
Did they make Ikaruga?
No, not Ikaruga.
Ikaruga. Anyway, this is all
It's
rumor.
called something Zone.
Zone of the Enders?
No.
No,
What?
that's Konami.
What? Shut up.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is all rumor anyway. But yeah, I guess there's something popped up that is just like Star Fox Grand Prix. And it's like fuck you F-Zero fans. Now it's Star Fox.
No
is your
fucking
racing
joke,
game.
Christ.
Yeah, it's great.
They just,
It'll probably have F-Zero characters in it.
of course.
Probably.
Just watch. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Wait, do they not already have Mario Kart? They can't just add that shit on.
Can they remaster that dinosaur game?
I mean, you could say the same thing for fucking F-Zero in that case.
Yeah, you could. You're 100% correct.
I mean, the Blue Falcon's in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, but F-Zero is like an edgy racing game. It's rad.
So is Star Fox.
you can spin.
And Star Fox has robot legs.
I don't know about that.
They've got risque purple foxes.
Look
She's
at
blue.
Look at
Fuck
fucking
fuck
Pigma.
off, Jason.
Pigma.
Pigma!
Wait, why is he there?
Because he's.
Is this a prequel?
I mean, maybe.
Because that's
That's
not
James.
that's James.
There's no
Fox.
robot leg. Oh, I
James
can't tell.
McCloud.
That's definitely Daddy.
Beppy hair. That's from some other thing though.
Oh,
Beppy.
okay.
Beppis.
So.
I was like, if Pigma's there, there's no way that's.
Pigma.
What's James Fox's son's name?
What?
Fox.
What's
Fox McCloud?
is that his name?
Yeah.
Is it James McCloud and then Fox McCloud?
Yes.
I thought it was James Fox McCloud,
Ugh.
like Mario, Luigi Mario.
Fine.
Why would
Like Link.
that's like me my name being Eric and then calling my son Human. That's dumb.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
His name's not Fox Fox.
What's his name then?
It's Fox McCloud.
Oh my god.
Idiot.
So it's James
We just
McCloud.
said this.
James McCloud, Fox McCloud. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Eric
Oh,
Eric
why don't
Pena
you
and
listen to
then
me?
Human.
Roach Pena.
Nebula Pena.
What's your other name?
Shut up. Go on to the next news. This made me mad.
Nebula's played by the guy in the fucking water tower. The apple.
That's a preach meme. Okay, it's not our meme.
Speaking of rumors,
I love rumors.
there's a rumor for a new Pokemon game on
Yeah.
Switch.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is all like 4chan leak bullshit, so it's probably fake.
The Chans.
But it's made news, and like Cerebee's talking about it even, so like they probably think it's real.
Yeah, well, Sarah B talks about everything.
No, they don't. Usually, they put out like in all caps that it's like unconfirmed, but he doesn't tweet about shit unless he thinks it's real.
Well, did he put in the article that he wrote, the Sarah B guy, specifically that it's unconfirmed?
Yeah, it was like in his Twitter post and everything. So it's like, yeah, this is huge rumor stuff. But there's like official, or not official, but there's art for it that looks pretty legit.
Ooh. Is that the fat Pikachu?
It's called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And there's also another version called Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. and it's got Eevee on it. I don't know if I could.
That could literally be anything.
So
Don't get your hopes
It
up.
could be anything, but it's like it's showing Kanto region and all that shit again, and people are thinking that it's like remakes of Pokemon Yellow, which has never happened before.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Brown too with Eevee. That's great.
Well, no, because like Eevee is like the Gary Pokemon
Yeah.
in that game, so it's
The
like
Gary's
Oh,
too.
it's following the manga. That's crazy.
No, he has it in the fucking anime. He has like a cape and he has an
Oh wait,
Eevee.
you're right. In Pokemon Yellow, he has the Eevee instead of the.
Yeah, and it evolves into something different based on how bad you suck.
Yeah. I didn't know it evolved into things differently.
Mm-hmm. If you lose to him like all the time, it turns into like a Flareon or whatever the easiest one is to beat. And then,
Really?
like if you never lose, or if you always beat him, it's like the Jolteon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
that explains a lot.
Yeah.
I always got Jolteon.
Jolteon is like
Makes sense.
I'm gonna look it up, and it's probably gonna be opposite. And you're gonna be
Probably.
like, whatever.
Fuck.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing about this. Like it's
Oh, man, I got Jolteon.
except for that art, and I guess there's like things corresponding to like shit people said like 2 months ago. So like now people are getting.
things are
Oh,
adding-
the stuff that was on the Game Facts.
But they're saying that this should be announced by the end of this month. So if it's not, then we know it's bullshit. I guess.
just certain things are adding up, so it's just like
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't seem.
It doesn't. I mean,
That seems like a really weird thing to start with.
yeah.
Pokemon Yellow remakes. I mean,
Well,
that's
maybe I mean we'll see.
I mean, I would like.
Treehouse around the corner.
I would like remakes for like a new Pokemon game on a new system rather than being like, oh, we have a new Pokemon game already and it's on this new system and like we haven't learned how to work this system yet 'cause it's only been out like a year or people have only been using it for. I mean, they've probably had it for longer than that or whatever, but
yeah.
who knows? I don't know. It's either
Like they didn't release a Zelda game.
it
on
could
the
be it could be
Switch before.
literally anything or it could be nothing. Like there could be nothing about it. So
Could just be a big fat lie.
it could just be a huge lie. So
Dognuts.
I don't know. I want Pokemon on fucking Switch though.
That'd be nice.
I mean, yeah, I
That'd
do
be great,
too. I'll
but-
play. I'll play that.
I mean, I'd play a Yellow remake too. That'd be fun.
Hmm.
Especially if it's like if
I played it like 100 times.
But if you get like the Eevee one and you play like Gary's perspective, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, so you beat
you get
Red at everything and then
Yeah,
you lose at the
and
end.
then you lose at the end.
Great.
That'd be great. And you can see your Eradicate die.
It'll be like,
Oh yeah.
it'll be like Crisis Core.
Oh man,
You're just destined to
Brian
die.
would be so mad.
The gravity well.
I don't know if that would work actually though, because he has like set Pokemon. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. So that's probably fake, but it was big enough that it was like all over news for a second, so I put it in here.
Nice.
Oh, apparently it's gonna like. There's a chance of it like incorporating Pokemon Go features. So like, I don't know how that would work, or if that would be something.
I hope it works just as well as that Pokemon Go event from last year.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes
Just
again
falls
this year.
apart.
Chicago. Anyway, yeah. So that's garbage. Who knows?
I'm a big fan of the Bulls.
What else we got? Is that it?
No, we have more shit.
Fuck.
Nice.
More everything.
More Yashi.
What was that? Oh, I'm like,
What was that? Ghosts.
Ghosts. Mafia 3 developer Hangar 13 expands with a new Brighton studio.
So like they're like Hangar 14
Brighton?
now.
Brighton.
Brighton, Connecticut, or whatever. I don't know where Brighton
It's
is.
the
I
UK.
just, I
It's
just
in the
made,
UK.
oh,
Brighter.
yeah, I just fucking made that up.
Not Brighton, Connecticut.
Brighton, Connecticut was my. Brighton in the UK was my
Brighton, UK.
fifth guess.
You're an idiot.
What was the other?
I don't think there's a Brighton, Connecticut. Don't look it up.
I want you to shut up.
Go on. What are they making then?
Brighton's in Connecticut. I don't know. They're not. They haven't said what they're making yet, but they're branching out, so they're probably making something. Hopefully, it's not Mafia 4.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine?
Because who gives a fuck?
I don't know. Some people like those games.
Nobody liked 3.
I liked it.
See, that's well. He's not people.
Yeah.
I'm not people. You're right.
Roach.
Anyway, that's the thing that's happening. Why are you calling him Roach so much? That's rude.
Yeah,
No, it's
well,
Roach.
that's so rude.
It's Roach from Modern Warfare.
All
2.
right. Speaking of nothing, the guys that did Bulletstorm, People Can Fly, they're working on a new AAA shooter with Square Enix for some reason.
Oh, they're finally making a sequel to that Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah.
God damn
I
it.
guess this is the this is probably the Final Fantasy VII remake, right?
Oh,
AAA shooter.
Oh, they should do that. That'd be the best. I was like, oh, you play. What's that dude with the machine gun?
Barrett.
Barrett. Yeah, he plays Barrett. Oh, I would love that.
He goes
They
up-
should totally. And it's an on-rail shooter.
Not Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm, you're like jumping around, kicking
I know
dudes
it's
and
so
shit.
good. Bulletstorm's great.
Yeah, you could be Cloud jumping, kicking folks.
I'm sure it's just being published by them. Did they get picked up by somebody else? Then? I thought they were.
People could fly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What about them?
I thought they were with somebody else. People Can Fly.
I
Like
think they've always been just like third party something or other.
Okay. Well, that's good. They
Something
made
or other.
one good game. I know that.
I mean, that's all they've done so far. They've
Yeah.
remastered it since then.
Yeah, and it was great.
So here's hoping something good.
Oh, they were acquired by Epic in 2012, and
Epic.
then
They individualized.
In 2015, they gained their independence again.
Enjoyed Solidarity.
But yeah, since 2015, they really haven't done anything aside from that remaster. So,
Can you imagine just sitting there?
I mean, they're working on something clearly.
I'm sure.
With Square Enix.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Congratulations to them.
Rasputin
I wish them all the best. They're an individual studio that made a really good game.
Yep.
So, awesome.
It's like another Tomb Raider.
God. All right, moving on. Yes?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Sony is ending the production of physical Vita games.
Well,
Good.
it was bound to happen.
So yeah,
Smart.
Just physical Vita games, not the Vita
it
itself.
doesn't say the Vita itself.
I don't know if I can even buy a Vita anyway.
Sony spokesperson confirmed that Vita card production is coming to an end.
I didn't know they were still making them.
Yeah, they're still in stores, but I guess not anymore.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you?
If you walk past the Sony aisle.
Oh yeah, in like the very bottom corner.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to make room for more Switches. That makes sense.
It's like here's some PS4 games, here's some PSVR games, and then there's the Vita.
Here's the Vita.
We won't look at that.
Yeah.
But it's not ending till the end of fiscal year 2018, so you still have like another year basically of physical Vita games. I don't know who that market is at this point, but
People who already own a Vita
like physical games.
that hasn't given up the Vita.
Somebody with a Vita and no internet connection that understands that the
ooh,
Switch is
woof.
out. Yeah. Very, very small.
Yeah,
So it's like Colin Moriarty and then like
that's it.
that's it.
It's
Yeah.
this is just for him.
Vita Island, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That thing's gonna sink into the ocean.
Trash. Anyway,
Erosion, taking its toll.
Erosion.
Erosion.
so I don't know what this game is. I've always heard it memed on, and like now there's a new one, and you guys probably know what it is. Stalker.
Yeah.
Those
Get
games.
out of here, Stalker.
There's a Stalker 2.
Don't just stand there.
Stalker
Come in.
2 has been announced.
Jiggy briggy.
A proper new Stalker.
Chica blia.
Uh,
I've never heard of it. No.
no.
No, it's a good game. It's not a good game. It's a fun game.
Stealth trespassing ranger.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. stealth trespassing
They
ranger.
announced a Stalker 2, and it's coming out in 2021.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So
Fuck.
yeah.
Future.
Yeah.
Well, the first games were so fucking big. It's no wonder.
Blowout soon, fellow stalker.
But I think
Anomaly.
I think they haven't had a new game since like 2010.
Yeah.
So
There's like Shadow of
11 years later, here's like this new one.
It's
Yes.
like a big open world type
Call of
game.
Pripyat.
It's kind of scary, and then like there's good monsters.
It's like some survival horror game, right?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, no, there's like factions and stuff, but you're like in like that area of like Chernobyl.
Chernobyl,
Mhm.
the zone.
Where you can the zone. Such is life in the zone.
All
Such
right.
is life in the zone.
There's like
That's cool. I'm
Fucking
glad they're
scary
making. I'm
mutants.
glad they're making another one.
yeah,
Should be neat.
like those developers went on to make Metro.
Yep.
And now they're coming. I guess is it the same developers? Not Deep Silver.
That's the publisher.
the other guys.
Who does it say? I forget where it is.
What?
Oh, he's
like
already passed it.
Oh,
That's
you're
fine.
past it. Never mind.
What?
The
Who?
developer for
Oh, it's
Stalker.
probably still up here. Hang on.
Whose mans are they?
Holmes. Because
What?
Series developer GSC.
Probably.
GSC.
Gold Star Cats.
GSC Game World.
Gold Star Cat Game World.
Just like Detective
Gold
Pikachu.
Star
Gunslinger
Cats.
Chicks Game World.
Gunslinger Girls.
That's GSG.
Ah, shit.
Game Shark.
Shark.
Game
Monthly.
Shark Games. That doesn't make sense. Anyways,
Whatever.
Garbage shit company. I don't know.
There you go.
Who cares? Whatever.
Shut up, Ryan.
Fuck off.
Chica Plia. What?
God.
Are you okay?
No, I'm
Are you-
dying.
Why are you
He's
dying?
always dying
Look
about
at
the
me.
end.
I had like 3 Red Bulls today.
It's Red Bull's
What's wrong with you?
I feel your pain.
All right. Let's see. Oh,
I
we
feel
have
great.
questions on our Twitter. Or not Twitter, Discord.
Hey,
That-
well, news is over.
Yeah, news is over.
Question time.
This piece of news. Yeah, if you want to ask us questions on Discord, you go on my Twitter and find it because we don't have a custom Discord link because reasons. Raisins. So we have a question from Radium who asks, does they want us to design an outfit and magical powers for Magical Girl Churro?
What?
Didn't we already do that?
No, I don't think so. And then which fighting game do we put him in? so let's think about those.
Did I come up with an outfit?
So he clearly has like boots with like wings on them. For sure, right? And then like some sort of staff probably.
Would I have a staff?
Just think like Jack Skellington, but his size.
No, it has to be a
Wide.
girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Magical girl.
Yeah, but it's a mini skirt instead
Like,
of pants.
like pink as fuck.
pink as fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Is that my
right?
colors? I mean,
Man, I don't care what your colors
He's,
are. I
it's
just
ba-
wanna
he's
make you
basically going to look like
hilarious.
Torbjorn.
can I do
that fucking pink outfit from Torbjorn.
can I do like some kind of like Ghost Rider thing?
You,
where I'm
don't,
like
you
a-
don't get any input.
Oh fuck.
Nope.
No,
Ghost
you don't-
Rider.
Ghost
Rider's-
Rider, come on.
Ghost Rider can be a great magical girl.
You're
for
not
me.
going to be cool like that. That's not how it's
Ghost
going to
Rider
work.
sucks.
I don't have a cool motorcycle and a flaming like lolly.
No,
head.
you crashed it, remember? Yeah, the flaming
But it's
thing.
undead.
You don't have-
Yeah, his transformation sequence is crashing a motorcycle and then just like spins. The camera spins around him until he's just like, oh.
so basically, like you're saying, his outfit is going to have casts.
Well, it's like his regular existence is like poison to himself, and every time he crashes a motorcycle, he like bleeds out, and then he can transform.
Dun, 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 dun.
So he's like Gurren Lagann. Or not Gurren Lagann.
No,
He's like Kill la Kill, except it's a motorcycle instead of a giant pair of scissors.
Yeah, it's
Or
something
half a
like
scissor
that.
or whatever.
It's like those shitty anime where like their weapon is blood.
Oh my
What
God.
shitty anime?
The
There's
fucking
plenty of
Beyond the Boundary.
Oh, you're
It's not- oh my god.
No, there's good anime that uses blood for weapons.
There's that blood
Yeah,
blockade.
that's right.
He's probably. You know what Bakuretsu Hunter is, right?
What?
Never mind.
But like, okay, so
I
would
don't know
it, would
enough
it would
about
it be like a mini skirt type thing, or like
Yeah,
two,
more than likely.
or would it be like tutu?
Just
type
hairy
shit?
legs and all.
Can I get like some leggings?
Nah, you don't get.
What?
leggings.
Fuck,
No,
man.
it's gonna be cold. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
shave them.
You can like
Do I like? So
you,
I
you can like tense up your thighs and like shoot at like pin missile with your hair with the hair on your legs.
He's like Kraid from Super Metro.
oh my god, shooting shit out of my gut.
Prayed with a tutu. the same gut though. Doesn't he have a gut?
Yeah.
Isn't there a blind character in Naruto?
There's blind characters now that we're talking about this.
Yeah. So that was, but you're blind. So you're like a.
I'm
like
blind.
Yeah. So you're like a samurai, like a blind samurai type deal, in a
yeah.
mini skirt that shoots pin needles from its fucking legs.
Sure, if somebody wants you to say yeet, and it's all like there's like 8 E's in this yeet.
What?
You have to
don't
say
know.
yeet.
You're like, yay!
There you
Like
go.
that.
Great, you did it.
Fuck.
God,
That's my magical girl power.
and they did like fucking 12 kappas. Great. Thanks.
What's a
Jesus
kappa?
Christ.
It's this
It's-
fucking that
it's a
gray
kappa.
face
It's
fool
the-
and
you
the
know.
whatever. I'll
Whatever.
show you later. God.
Anyway, so what game am I in if I'm shooting
How
shit out of my
am I
legs?
being new to Twitch and I'm talking with the only other people that don't know it worse than I do?
I don't fucking do
That's what I'm
Twitch,
saying.
bro.
I know Twitch.
Bro.
You're
Twitch.
like you're like in your favorite anime, Star Wars Rebels,
Yeah.
and you,
Well, yeah. So what else does he have? Does he have like hair clips or something
hair clips.
for his fucking?
They're hair magazines.
Can I have some?
actually.
Can I be like have some goggles or something?
Why?
Maybe, like, pro
You're
tag?
already blind. You
I'm
don't
trying to
need
be
any
pro
after-
tag as
You
fuck.
can't be like a cute girl with goggles.
Shit.
Yeah, you can.
Nah,
I can be like tomboy.
Name one.
girl.
it's not. Actually,
Sunny from Metal Gear.
Nah, she's ugly.
No, but she's got goggles. Listen, your opinions are shit.
So is
Your
Sunny.
shit's all retarded. Right?
Great.
That's how
There's
it
a
works.
really cutie patootie like mage chick from like tells us Vesperia, and she has goggles.
Cute. Wait, what?
Cutie
Which one?
patootie.
Is that the redheaded
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. The
Okay,
one,
yeah.
The spellcaster.
Yeah,
She-
see,
she
it's
got
fine. But she's
goggles.
also wearing like one legging,
yes.
which
It's like Megumin.
so you're basically that girl.
I'll take it.
Nah, you're not that girl.
Shit.
Well, she's too cute.
Anything that he agrees with, you can't.
I'm
go
the
with.
cutest.
What's the name of that girl that Taylor hates from the new Xenogears?
Who cares?
I don't know her name either. The
Yeah.
sword.
Boobs make fat chest.
Yeah, she's great.
Who fucking knows?
I think it's great character design.
Yeah.
I think we should bring more of that.
Tell me more about that plot.
Yeah, I love plot. I played that game for the plot.
Christ. I don't know. So what fighting game are we putting him in? Wait, what weapon? What kind of weapon does he have?
Yeah, what kind of
He,
weapon?
just, he shoots fucking pin needles from his legs and
But no,
chest.
he has to have like some sort of weapon.
Can I have like a magical gun?
Nah, I don't get a gun.
Fuck.
Why would you get a gun?
You
can't
get like a staff probably.
I can aim just fine, you asshole.
You get like a staff or like
to me.
you can have what's like the worst melee? Like, you can have like tonfas.
Tonfas?
I thought can I?
Nah.
No,
just
those,
have, like-
those can look cool.
Can I have
Alright,
like cool
sure.
gauntlets and do?
No,
like
he just has
strike
like a
damage?
nightstick, like an old police nightstick. That's what you have. It's not even cool.
Can it be a big one?
It's used.
I think maybe you just have like pom poms,
Pom poms.
and they have like little like sharp ends at the end.
It's like
maybe?
Sylvia from
Like little
Beautiful
knives
Joe
on the
too.
Yeah.
No, it's like the girl from Lollipop Chainsaw.
oh shit.
Yeah, you have
Wait,
pom
no,
poms.
she has a chainsaw on that.
What game are we putting him in?
What's
Soul
the
Calibur?
I was gonna say what's the worst fighting game?
It's probably Soul Calibur.
Fuck.
Or Tekken.
Tekken's fine.
Put me in Skullgirls.
No, he's not gonna be Skullgirls.
Fuck.
No, you're in Virtua Fighter.
Virtual Fighter.
Oh, no.
Trash game.
Shinobi dude.
no.
Yeah,
God damn it.
You're
God.
extra bad. You couldn't even.
No,
beat it.
we're making you DLC for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
$10.
That way nobody has to play you. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Aw.
It's behind a paywall too, and you were already on the disc.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm just
Anyway.
I'm like, Choro-chan.
Yeah, you're just one of the silhouettes in the background.
No, just when when the little video, someone comes up, it's like, haha, it's me. But mine's just like motorcycle crash, and like so, like burst into rainbows. I'm like, haha.
Yeah.
All right.
Get up.
Except,
Thanks.
except you smell like an old
Radio.
cast.
Niles got questions.
Yeah.
2 questions. He says, yo. What is the best video game to introduce somebody to gaming?
The best video game to introduce
If
somebody.
somebody's new to gaming, what game do you have them play?
I guess it depends on how old they are.
Okay.
But if I like just like if it were like a nephew or a son or something,
Sure.
anything easy like I learned with Super Mario.
Okay.
That was like the game that
Yeah. That's
my
fair.
dad taught me how to play on.
Yep.
But if it was anything like an adult person,
Uh-huh.
I like if it was like a
Adults can't do Super Mario if they haven't done it their whole
yeah
childhood.
no they really can't. It's hard. It's hard to do.
It's not hard.
It's
to
hard.
do.
It's harder. I remember when I tried to play Super Mario again.
If
I
you just
fucking
just fucking press all the buttons, you can figure it out.
Eh.
There's like 4 buttons.
Yeah.
Use that fucking Microsoft controller that just got leaked.
They can figure it out.
God, I'm getting the cancer. It's gonna make me use that controller.
Well, like my girlfriend's dad never played video games, but he started playing Last of Us, and he's having a fucking hard time. And then
Well, sure.
he's also trying to play Red Dead. And he's playing it on the easy difficulty.
At the same
where,
time?
Yeah, where it, like auto aims for you.
Oh God.
He's having a hard time with those. So I'm trying to think of like a good Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon
Pokemon
Snap.
Snap.
That seems like bad. Just
No.
because it's on rails.
Yeah, it's easy.
Nah.
You don't want to introduce them with something that has a lot of movement because a lot of people play like Halo for the first time
They're not like
and they're looking at the ground.
tards.
That's
like,
what I was
do
gonna
you
say.
mean?
I was gonna say Halo, 'cause that's what I played.
That's the
When I was
first game you
young.
played?
It was one of the
Halo?
first like better
What?
games I played. Yeah,
Oh,
Halo 1.
man.
No, a game that would get you into gaming.
Yeah, Halo. I wasn't allowed to play
Into gaming. So like
Halo.
like okay, let me explain. Like I
Shaq Fu. What do you want? Halo.
what was the first game you played?
I don't fucking remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Yeah. What
I-
about you? What was yours?
What?
The first game you played?
It's between like 4 different games. I don't remember the
Fuck.
first one.
But
it
one
was,
of
it was either Ski Free or Chips Challenge or Super Mario Bros. Or Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
But like Halo
Because
was
they're
one
the
of
same
Hunt.
cartridge. Duck Hunt.
Duck
Oh
Hunt.
no.
No, Halo was great because that was one of the first like high-end games that I was allowed to play. That I was like really allowed to just be in
Yeah.
because I couldn't play Splinter Cell or anything like that because that was those people.
Megalogolo are not in the Bible, so you can't play.
Yeah.
Something that anybody would be able to just pick up and play. I think it would have to be
Taylor says she got her mom into gaming with Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Yeah, but that okay. Well, Animal Crossing New Leaf is not even really a game.
Sure it is.
It's absolutely a game.
It's a chore simulator.
I mean, you do things in it though.
I mean, yeah, you control the guy, you move him
It's
around.
more than like Gone Home.
Oh yeah,
See?
you can just that's just a video. Let's be
Yeah,
frank.
I feel like Animal Crossing's not bad.
Animal Crossing.
It depends on like what you're trying to get them into though.
Yeah.
Like, if your goal is just like, oh, now you're playing video games, like fucking
Maybe
I don't
like
know.
Mario Kart would
Get
be
Crossy Road on your phone. That's video game.
Well, that's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
It.
It depends on how old they are.
Yeah,
Because
I
if
don't know.
if you're doing like
Have them
some
play fucking Mega Man X. That
like
game
people
rules.
think Plants vs Zombies is like a good way to start.
Mega Man X.
good. Ain't bad.
Mega Man X.
Plants vs.
You
Zombies
want to
ain't
break
bad.
their fingers in half when they're trying to play the
It's
game?
easy.
Uh
What?
huh. For like a new like a brand new person, they're like, "What the hell is this?"
I played it when I was fucking 10.
Like, let's
Or
say you,
whatever,
you
not
bring
10,
like George
5.
Washington, like you bring George Washington from the past, and he's like, "All right, here, you're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
What are you gonna play?"
He's like, what's this fucking bee? What the fuck? All his fucking wood teeth fall out.
It's like, "Oh, you're gonna play Call of Duty." He's like, "Oh, we should have had these back then."
So no, you give him like World at War, and he's like, what the fuck is this still?
That's still way
I
too
know.
far. You have to give him no. Fuck, you have to
You have
give
to
him
give him that one game where you like went back in time as like a modern soldier
Oh,
and to
Dark-
fight.
Darkest of Days.
Yeah,
No,
God,
no,
that game
okay.
sucks so
No. Okay, that game, you don't go back as a modern soldier. You're a Civil War soldier or
Oh.
a guy fighting like the Indians.
They
in,
like take you,
Custer's
they
Last
take
Stand.
you out of Civil War, and you
Oh.
fucking have to fight.
Oh.
It's not
Okay,
even Civil War. It's
shit.
before that.
I don't know.
It's
about
like
that.
Custer's Last Stand,
Is it?
and then your guys are all about to die.
They fucking like
And then the warp opens.
they're like
Yeah.
they're like here's an M16. Go shoot those horses.
Yeah, it's fucking rad. you go fight the Romans and stuff.
Is that a real gun? M16? I just guessed.
It is
Cool.
not like
Guns suck.
It's
I
a
can't
long
have
boy.
I don't
yeah,
know.
too long for me.
Too
Pencil
long.
barrel, nah.
Semi burst.
Anyway, how did we get here? Oh, video games. Yeah.
Video game. I think mine would probably be Super Mario World or Mario 64. Probably 64, because that game still aged well.
I stand by Halo.
I don't know.
Hey,
What kind of people are you trying to raise here, man?
Don't matter. Look at
It don't matter.
Super Mario Bros. Is probably a good one. I'll go with that. Side-scrolling 2D.
Mm-hmm.
And then be like, oh, there's a third dimension to video games.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Fuck.
And then you introduce them
Androx.
to
Crazy.
Mario 64.
Uncle Andrew. Oh, yeah.
Actually, no. Probably something like Star Fox. Star Fox 64 would be pretty
No,
easy.
that'd be way too weird for
No, I
somebody
think so because it's just like it's very simple. You just gotta make sure you hit all the.
until like all range mode and they're fucking like flying into the ground. What the fuck do
I mean, they're
do?
not dumb, presumably.
Mm.
I don't know.
Overwatch.
They were smart enough to avoid video games their whole life, so maybe.
I don't know about that. Or they were too dumb to find video games.
Or no, they were on a desert island.
Yeah,
They're like
we
playing with-
rescued them.
I mean, a lot of people's first game is probably Fortnite Mobile, so fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, throw up in your own mouth.
I'm sure there's kids born today that are like
All right. Anyway, Niall, the second question. We gotta fucking get through this shit.
Niall.
Niall, he says, yo. He says, is the thing with Mexicans and goth girls the same as the Japanese girls and European lads with me? Anything with a pulse?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
High school churro would tell you.
I love that he says European lads. That makes me happy.
European lads.
European lads.
Like
Lad
Mr.
fellows.
Ladfellow.
He's
Yeah.
a peon.
Are you Russian?
But why?
Shut the fuck
You have all the time in the world.
Yeah, no, it's 100% true. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you,
But he's
but
he's right.
I mean, you have 2 case studies here that were 100% on point with
Yep.
that particular hypothesis.
Goth girl.
Oh yeah.
Left and
Goth
right.
girls and Hispanics.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
Chur and I just have too much common taste. Anyways, yeah, thank you for that question.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things we agree on and a lot of things we don't, but that's one thing we can middle ground.
Yeah, not even middle ground. We're like on the same spot.
Yeah, we're just like, hey, buddy.
We're like everybody out, get out.
Oh, you got pinged somebody explaining Kappa, so you can look that up in the Discord later.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Expired sent you a video explaining for your old man tendencies. You fucking.
I have to do homework
fossil.
on this show now.
The
God
youth.
Hey
The
man.
youth helping our elderly.
Thank you, Expired. I appreciate that. I'll look that up tonight after I'm eating some fucking Raisin Canes or something.
Theo Eric.
I saw a thing for Raising Cane's. Are you psychic?
What?
I am psychic.
Why are there
No, I
tits
saw
on
it in
my
the
shit?
reflection of your eyes.
My beard.
Of Yoshi.
Oh yeah, why should get him out of there? He's sweaty
I
already.
don't like how every fucking. No, that's fine.
You
I
know,
don't like how every fucking third image on my shit is tits because of Benjamin. God damn it.
I don't.
I love Benjamin. He's such a man.
I just see fucking like.
He's both taller and shorter than I thought he'd be.
What? Anyway, questions. Let's see. Where were we? I'm gonna skip around. So we'll go to expired. He says, "What's your favorite video game music?" We've talked about this before, but
Oh, yeah.
we can get into this again.
Well, more recently, I
Yeah.
finally listened to the soundtrack from Fury.
Foodie.
Yeah, Foodie. F-U-R-I.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Huh.
I drive. I'm driving now just to that music. It's almost like listening to the soundtrack of The Matrix Reloaded with Burly Brawl, except every song is Burly Brawl. It's so good.
What?
The
When he's
fight
fighting all the agents.
when he fights all the Agent Smiths, you know, like that kind of fast fighting music, except
I don't even remember
all of it is fighting music. I loved it. That's not even a good way of explaining it. I love the Fury soundtrack. But then I have the Nier soundtrack. in particular. Nier, the first one.
Oh.
The first Nier soundtrack is wonderful. The second one's wonderful as well. What's a good one for it?
You can catch me on the Awesome Mix Volume 1.
Oh, I prefer Awesome Mix Volume 2.
Oh,
That movie's better.
Why is she like a giant dork?
it's okay.
it's like we have Robert here again.
No, it's on. Now it's on the Zune. It's fine.
Bobbert.
that old wizard.
I hope you have the camera on you. Oh fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
No,
Now it's on me.
stuff like the Nier soundtracks are incredible.
Denier.
Nier. The Nier soundtracks are incredible. There's a song called The Wretched Automatons, which got me into the whole soundtrack.
I played Dragon Guard first because
Nobody played Dragon Guard.
nobody did except for Nebula.
Yeah.
My daddy thing was only let me play Dragon Guard. It's my favorite game.
It's super edgy.
Oh my god.
Super edgy, just like my broken arm.
So that's just jagged.
Well, what's that fucking bad line?
No,
Daddy just paid my bill.
What?
God. Nebula's made out of like knives. It's fucking scary.
I'm trying to do the long
And
long
like
man.
razor parts.
No. God. He's like pitch shifted down.
The long man soundtrack's pretty good. No, but okay, so Nier Near.
Okay.
Fury. Wow, fuck. What's the one with the singing sword? Well, I can't remember the name.
Transistor.
Yeah, Transistor.
Transistor
Transistor's great.
Says Xenoblade.
Fuck. The Katamari Damacy soundtracks are wonderful.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Especially the Xbox One has the best soundtrack.
Yeah.
Beautiful Katamari.
Katamari on the Swing.
Yep.
Uh,
That's me and my Katamari.
and Metroid
Second.
Prime.
Metroid.
Metroid Prime has
I haven't played
super atmospheric sound.
I tried playing it for Ryan. And he gets mad when I play it.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he'll never play it.
Kirby. I like Kirby games.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby has good music. Fucking any Nintendo fucking Pokemon shit has good music.
Anything that Koji Kondo does.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
and
like any old Star Fox or whatever.
and Silent Hill 5's Silent Hill Homecoming soundtrack is great.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
What,
That's really
what
good shit.
music from Silent? It's all drones and just like
Silent Hill 5 has the best soundtrack.
and has scary like.
The only song that people can like name off of the other Silent Hill ones are only the piano ones, and they're all just reprisals of each previous one.
No, there's in Shattered Memories they have the Devil's Laughter.
Oh,
which is
excuse me.
really
Hold on.
good.
What the fuck? Shattered Memories?
Memories.
End yourself. No,
No.
that's not even a.
No, I
okay.
played.
You
a
want to
bunch.
tell me?
No,
that,
yeah, I do.
You want to tell me that fucking Homecoming's a bad game, but you played Shattered
No,
Memories?
I didn't say it's a bad game. I said the music. There's not really much music. It's all droning and white noise.
Take that shit and miss me with it. All right.
All right. Let's get.
What?
I'm just gonna continue my white noise over here.
Yeah. Go.
And
Shantae is incredible.
okay.
Listen to
great.
that soundtrack.
Fucking
Super Mario RPG.
Doom 16.
Doom 16.
Yeah.
Doom 2016 is a great soundtrack.
That's good. All right. Raphael wants to know, what is your favorite fast food joint, and why is it better than that quote restaurant that Churro works at?
Hey man.
Why is it better than Wendy's?
Yeah.
Wendy's.
So literally anything is better than Wendy's. Wendy's
so
tastes like napkins.
Did
in
you
a
say
bun.
fast food?
It does.
not
Yeah,
McDonald's.
He said fast food. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, McDonald's does taste like napkins.
What
It's the
the
worst.
fuck?
Yeah, fast food.
I like Whataburger the best.
Really?
I love
pretty good.
Whataburger.
Whataburger's pretty good. We had that for lunch
Did you?
or Churro's breakfast.
Oh,
I'm shocked.
It was delicious.
Whataburger's number 5 combo, the bacon barbecue cheeseburger, whatever the fuck it's called.
Cheeseburger.
No, bacon cheeseburger.
We wouldn't know. We only get number 3.
Yeah, we only get number 3, the fat burger, the biggest triple burger.
What's the number 3?
Triple burger.
Is it really called a triple burger?
It's triple meat.
Triple cheese.
Triple meat Whataburger, and you have to add cheese.
You have to
'cause
add cheese. You have to pay
All,
extra
all,
for.
all their burgers are without
There's
cheese.
not enough cow on my
Lit-
burger.
Literally, all their burgers are without cheese to start, and you have to add cheese.
No, number 5 has
Nope.
cheese on it.
Anyway,
He's gonna fight.
It's the only one that says cheeseburger on it.
cheesy burger.
It's a bacon cheeseburger.
fine, whatever. I don't care.
I get that one.
I don't look that low down on the menu. Doesn't matter.
It's
Yeah,
the best
true.
number. It's number 5. Have you seen what's number 9? It's like a fucking
It's
sourdough
probably
sandwich
nuggets or
No,
something.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. There's like 27 numbers on that shit though.
But they're the reason why I like dipping my burgers in barbecue sauce. Come at me.
They give you like a fucking saucer full of
in
shit
I
for sauce.
know,
Their sauce
it's-
is the best.
I know they have the spicy ketchup.
They
and shit.
they have the best ketchup too because it comes in cups. And you can dip instead of doing that ghetto thing where you like
Not a-
rip over ketchup packets and like dip a single fry.
I'm not
in.
about ketchup.
You don't like ketchup?
Yeah, he doesn't like ketchup.
That's why
I
you
like
work at
ketchup for
Wendy's. You guys
fries.
put fucking mustard on everything.
What the fuck
It's
is your
disgusting.
problem? No. We don't have Wendy's sauce. Well, actually,
Wendy sauce.
we have Sawsome sauce. I don't know.
Sawsome sauce?
It's like a
What the
tangy
fuck is this?
chipotle sauce.
I hate you.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I'll get you
I
some.
love chipotle sauce.
Chipotle.
Cameras on me for that.
Nobody knows what that is.
Oh,
The next Rainbow Six Siege operator.
actually, the best fast food is Chick-fil-A. I just want you to
It's not.
I love Chick-fil-A so fucking
Okay,
much.
I love Chick-fil-A too. They have good salads.
I don't agree with the views.
What's that?
A salad?
What's a salad?
It's basically everything else except the bread.
Oh, gross.
So they put like chicken.
Remove the bun, the patty, and the condiments.
The what I-
Rally's only lettuce and tomato.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
No, they have a Cobb salad. It's fucking dope.
Sounds
It's
bad.
got like hard-boiled eggs, bacon, chicken.
Why would I do that when I can get 2 spicy chicken sandwiches?
Yeah, man.
Because
This guy gets it.
I don't even like the spicy chicken.
No,
so
you get
Oh,
some
it's so good.
cheese and some Polynesian sauce.
Yeah, Polynesian.
Polynesian.
I don't fuck with Polynesian sauce. Honey roasted barbecue.
honey roasted barbecue is like the best thing in
Not
the world.
That
fan.
shit is great.
But they have like this.
I go there so much that they fucking gave me an A-lister card and it has my name on it. You don't know that?
I didn't know they had that.
They got it. Oh no, he carries it with
Wait,
him.
what's an A-lister card? Is it like a rewards
it's
card?
like part of, it's like their like elite rewards thing.
Elite.
It's like hard for people to get into apparently.
He's like that.
Apparently not.
He's like the elite 4 of
Listen,
Chick-fil-A.
I don't think you know how much I go.
No,
there.
I know exactly how much you go. You already told me. It's like 4 times a week.
Holy
fuck.
shit! Show that to the camera.
Hang on.
Look at it's shiny.
My fucking name on it.
Reflect.
somehow.
Yeah.
Did you sign up for something? And they were like, "Hey, we got to."
No, they just sent it to him.
I
I
use
thought.
the app a lot, and they emailed me they're like, "Hey, you want to be part of this thing?" I'm like, "Sure."
Oh shit!
And they sent him that.
Yeah, I got contacted by like the general manager from the local one I go to.
Contacted.
There's 2 within a 2-mile radius of me, and I
Oh.
go to the one by Power because it's
Okay.
right off the freeway.
That's fucking. That's.
It's
the
really
worst.
it's really bad.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. ever.
I get free sandwiches like once every like 2 weeks though. It's pretty
Why?
great.
Because they forget to charge you
No,
for it.
'cause
It's
I-
like, oh, I thought you
'cause
already
it
came
goes
in today.
so
no,
much.
because I go like 4 times a week. No, probably not that often. But
Oh,
it's
so you're
pretty-
talking about with the rewards thing.
So I have a
Yeah.
pretty unpopular answer.
Oh,
Okay.
I bet.
Taco
what-
Bell.
Oh, Subway.
No. Del Taco. They have my favorite fries, crinkle cut, and I really like their Del beef. I really like their Del beef burritos. They're fucking fantastic.
Eric looked like when somebody gets impaled in like any movie. His eyes are about to.
He like Wilhelm screamed. It was crazy.
The
no,
fucking coat's still there.
They're really good. They
Gross.
got good like chili cheese.
How the fuck do you
It's
think?
pretty delicious.
How can you possibly think that crinkle fries are good?
They're my favorite.
Do you like Del Taco the best, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
You like
I
it-
don't go very often, but like when I
You-
do,
you-
I have a good time.
You like it better than Filiberto's?
Okay, listen.
You know what?
Filiberto's is not as bad as people think it is.
I'm
just saying.
That's why I'm saying. I'm asking if he thinks it's better.
Do you think it's better?
Del Taco?
Well, it's different tastes.
You get
know?
different. You get different things. At
Well,
Del
sure. I
Taco.
mean, yeah, all 3 of them are different.
Yeah.
The three Egyptian god cards of Mexican fast food.
Have you ever been, guys?
The
have you
worst
guys-
one being Taco Bell, which is actually the best one.
Have you guys ever been to Rigoberto's?
Filiberto's?
It's Rigoberto's, first of all.
No, there's not. It's Rigoberto's, the one next to my house. Its lobby is 24 hours, so I can go there sometimes.
You
and I
can
go in-
stumble there like an
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, I'd come in. And
Oh, let me get
they're like, "Can I get a name for you?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, Arturo, and they're like, "Oh, Arturo," you know.
Yeah, because they'll get it.
They'll get it. Yeah, they understand.
No, that's a Filiberto's by your house.
No, there is a Filiberto's by my house next to the Coffee Rush,
Yeah.
but there's also a real Alberto's, which is not.
Real Alberto's?
Yeah.
Real,
No, it says.
real
Did I ever tell you guys on the Filiberto's cup? It says, "Don't be fooled. There's only one."
Yeah, there is. It's Filiberto's.
Yeah, it's Filiberto's, but like, there's a lot of Bertos
She
around.
puts on airs.
This is fancy talk.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Del Taco.
Del Taco, huh?
Del
Yeah.
Taco,
With,
really?
with your fucking the fried cheesecake bite.
Those are
things.
great.
Those are pretty good.
Except they come out boiling fuck hot.
They're great though.
I have a burn on my hand.
Got a little too zealous with it.
Like,
just-
there's a burn on my hand right there
Oh, sweet God.
that where like I don't grow knuckle hair anymore because I
Del Taco is really good for when me and Churro are hanging out on Christmas and there's nothing to eat.
Everyone's closed except Del Taco.
Yeah.
It was like that for what? There was another holiday too.
Thanksgiving probably.
Thanksgiving.
Or like Easter or some
Some
garbage.
shit. Yeah. Everywhere was closed, even Jack in the Box. But we went to fucking.
that's why this
Del
they
Taco.
expect you to make a fucking turkey. You
No.
know? Like,
Nah, fuck that.
No,
you do.
you can
I
get a
want-
5 for 5
I
and
want-
get 2 fucking delicious burritos.
I want that fucking that fat steak burrito that has fries inside of it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh-wee.
It's so good.
That shit's great.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite though.
I think Whataburger's probably my. There's only like fucking 4 here in Arizona,
Yeah.
so that sucks.
The
first of all.
closest one is at Lindsay and Baseline or Broadway.
You have to go to the one on Dobson and Southern like an animal.
God.
I
They
live
gave
like
me a
right
free
off the-
burger there
Once
once.
right off the freeway at least though. That's nice.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I still have to drive far.
That's yeah.
But meanwhile, like right around my house is like a
I
McDonald's.
mean,
a
I straight
Jack in the
up
Box.
don't go anymore unless I'm picking up Churro and he happens to want it because like I don't go to that area anymore.
They have like the best Coke there. Their
Coke.
Coca-Cola is like the
Okay.
fucking
The
best.
coca.
And then
Cocaine.
I love Taco Bell. I'll
Taco
admit
Bell's
it.
pretty good.
Taco Bell's
I mean, it's the theme of our first episode.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
$40 Taco Bell because Kane doesn't know how to spend money at Taco Bell apparently.
He still doesn't.
Yeah, well, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
it's called
Taco Bell's good. It's just cheap, fast, and
okay,
shitty.
no, and it's not cheap.
It's-
Taco Bell's
no, it adds up.
If you fuck up, it's
Yeah.
not. But yeah,
No, Taco Bell. If you want
No.
to get like a good, nice stomachache when you're done
No,
eating,
I get that, but I get that under $5.
get like 4 of those shredded chicken mini quesadillas, and you also get the $5 value box.
Just no. What gives you sick
you
every
gotta
time
say-
is
and
going
you-
to fucking Jack. That,
And you,
that
and you
my
have to
stomach hurts.
supersize the drink to make sure that your Baja Blast
Supersize.
is big enough.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is disgusting.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Disgusting.
Is that where you work at Wendy's?
Oh sure.
You fuck. I
Get
didn't,
some
realize,
mellow
I didn't
yellow.
realize they had a bad taste.
In
meter.
conclusion, none of these are Wendy's, and it's
Yeah.
They're all
you know.
100% better. Except the only thing that's worth mentioning in the Wendy's menu, 2 of them, is the Baconator, 100%, and then the
fine.
grilled chicken wraps.
Hey, I stand by where like a better burger place like in the area where I work, but I'm just like
That's
that's
because
it.
there's nothing else there. There's like a Freddy
Jack in the
steak.
Box
There's a
and-
steak burger.
yeah.
There's McDonald's. There's a Carl's Jr.
There's a Carl's Jr.
Is
Yeah.
there? What the fuck?
Where?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the. So Okay.
What the fuck?
Do you remember where we
Okay,
used to live?
yes.
Across the bridge
Oh,
is right there.
Okay, that's not even the. Okay, first of all, it's not the same area. That's
It's
like
the same fucking area.
the same area would be the corner.
The,
Okay,
the intersection is the same area.
It's the other side of the intersection.
listen.
Yeah, yes.
Just because you can walk there doesn't mean it's the same area. Okay.
That's my sphere of movement.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
have like a 4 square block radius that you can go.
No, it goes all the way to Country Club. Then past that, I'm just like,
The best restaurant in that area was actually Fazoli's. But now
As
it's
long as
gone.
nobody said
We're not
Raising
talking
Cane's.
about restaurants. We're talking about fast food.
Oh, that is fast
As
food.
long as nobody says Raising Cane's, because
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
fine. That's fine. It's not
Ra-
great.
Raising Cane's is like mid-tier at best.
At best.
You telling me you're gonna get Raising Cane's over fucking Chick-fil-A?
Are you telling me you're going to get Raising Cane's over Arby's?
I'm gonna.
What? Arby's?
Arby's.
You don't like Arby's?
Arby's is good.
Okay.
I'm
Arby's
saying
is
it's better than
fine.
Raising Cane's.
Okay. Well, listen. You gonna talk to me about that bullshit? You better come at me with some real facts, okay? What's open on? Excuse me. What's open on Sundays?
Huh?
Not
Raising
Chick-fil-A.
Cane's. Oh, I want fast food at 11 o'clock at night. What's open?
Whataburger.
Raising Cane's.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, Whataburger.
that lobby's open.
What?
That lobby for Whataburger's open.
Yeah, but that's on the other side of the city.
Nah. No, you don't fucking Cane's. Yeah, it's open at 11, but you have to fucking beat people to fucking get in.
Yeah,
It's fucking.
I'll beat the fuck
it's
out of 'em. I
fucking
don't give a shit.
popping all the time.
Cane's is gross.
Cane's is great.
No, it's busy. It's too busy.
No, it's called a car. It's a drive-through church.
Even it wraps around the fucking
It's
building.
shit, it's shit.
No matter which location you go to.
I can't wait. Their fucking mascot's a dog, and they have a disco ball. It's
Dog.
shit.
I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go there tonight.
Great.
Fucking go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Have
go
fun
a-
in the
I'm gonna
trash
have
pile.
a fucking
Cunt.
ball.
Get that fucking iced tea that'll dissolve your teeth because it's goddamn sweet as fuck. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, I don't get.
It's ridiculous.
Have you had their lemonade?
No.
It comes out like a solid brick.
Hold on, Ryan. Does
It's like lemon drops.
does the pizza specials at Barrows count? Like when we go down?
No, I don't think
Because
so.
it's fast.
I mean,
It's
that's just pretty good.
It's really
I love
delicious.
that fucking pizza.
fucking Little Caesars $5 to go box.
Actually, no. My favorite fast food place is probably any Asian restaurant inside a mall. Where you get like
Oh, that one that was the
Those are the best.
number one sushi.
Number one
at
sushi. In Phoenix?
in the mall by Brian's old place.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was so good. That chicken katsu was fucking.
yeah, like places like that where it's just like
Ooh, boy.
it's in a mall.
Their
but
fucking egg rolls were like wood pellets though, just like.
Well, they just give you those for free though.
yeah, you don't eat those. But yeah, any place that's like,
You
oh, what do you
stir-
want? You want a one entree,
One
two
plate?
entree, or 3 entree? I'm like 3 entree, please, and fuck the rice. Just give me the
Yeah,
rest of
just
it.
load up with more meat.
Yeah,
Fuck
please
it.
and thank
Hold
you.
on, wait. It's
Those are the
Chipotle fast food.
No.
I wouldn't. It's a sit down place.
Chipotle's not.
It's
Fast
well,
It's not.
it's like Subway tier. shit.
Chipotle gives you fucking E. coli. Okay, you don't need
Not
to
all the time, and in very
Yeah,
few
well, twice in
areas.
5 years is a long
Oh,
time.
Boo.
What do you? Who got E. coli twice?
No, I didn't get E. coli twice. I'm saying that here in Arizona, they had 2 E. coli warnings from.
Yeah, guess what? Less lines. Bam, I'm in.
God.
Yeah, and then you die.
No, I look at me. I'm fine.
You get shuffled out this mortal coil. Thanks for the goddamn question. Video games.
Yeah, that was something.
You fucks. Yeah, we're just a bunch of fat dudes.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it.
Fat on the inside.
I'm fat on the inside.
I have such a headache. Jorge Suarez, last question. He gave me shit for being late for asking people for questions. My bad.
Latte.
Whatever. He says, with it being your 50th episode, do you have any takeaways from podcasting, whether positive or negative? Has it impacted your life in any way, shape, or form? P.S. He really enjoys the show. Here's the 50 more. Aw, thanks.
Oh, thank you, Jorge.
Nah.
He's a wonderful guy.
So this is me and Eric's like third 50th episode. Yeah, I've been doing this a
No,
while.
the first show you were doing, I was only on for like 29 episodes.
But
I
you were
think.
on for like episode 50 probably.
Probably.
Or no, man, no, I don't know. If you
No,
were.
I was on there for longer than 29 episodes.
I don't remember. We went to like 70 something on the first show.
Yeah.
But
I think it was that episode. I
alas.
was episode 42 or 43 that I showed up.
Maybe.
I fucking turned that shit around.
Yeah, and crashed it.
Liven this place up.
Anyway.
Trying
Yeah.
to crash this. Trying
So-
to crash this
So I mean,
airplane with no survivors.
let's see. I mean, do you have any takeaways from it? Do you, Churro, have any takeaways from podcasting?
Yeah,
so
you
far?
know, it's given me like an opportunity. One, see my dudes,
Dudes.
and
yeah.
then just like I've always liked, you know, I listened to a shit ton of podcasts, and I've always, you know, wanted to be like, hey, I'd like to give it a shot, and then, you know, did it with my friends, did my homies,
my boys.
and like I heard it like a little bit like when you guys were like test firing for one before I came back from the dead,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, that's nice.
There's like
And
an
then-
old hoopty down the street. Just
But like it was great. Like, you know, you two were alive, and I think Kane was there, Brian was there, and then Robert
Kane was there, and then we had fucking
Robert wouldn't speak into the mic.
We had that that Brennan kid who's been dead since.
He disappeared.
Yeah, he was there for like E3 and then just vanished.
Yeah, he just gone.
Yeah, and then I came along and I was like, I was just like, I don't want to do it all the time, and now I'm here.
Yeah. Now you're stuck.
Yep.
You've been trapped. that's what's affected you. It's addicting, and you just want to be a part of it forever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like it. It's fun.
I'm glad
I learned like this is what like my second show, well third show. We don't count that Moonfrog one.
Moonfrog was bullshit.
I was like, I made 6 episodes of that.
Hashtag lore.
Legends.
Legends. I mean, that's what Jorge cares about. He likes to hashtag lore. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have a show after fucking 4 attempts or whatever of a thing that is just fun to do with you guys.
Yeah.
Having a show I can do with people in person is nice, as opposed to the first one I tried to talk with people in like fucking 4 different continents.
In Singapore and everywhere
Singapore and Northern Ireland and
All the places.
just all the places. I don't know if you can find that show anywhere. If you can, have fun listening to it. I don't care. I think I wiped it pretty clean from the internet though.
Yeah, we didn't really. I don't think I listened to that one until I showed up.
That's fine.
Because you didn't tell me you were doing a podcast until.
That's fine.
I was like, oh yeah.
What else? Yeah, like I mean, we tried to do the one before that wasn't about video games, and we ended up talking about video games. And I was like, okay, let's just do a show about video games. But we took like, what was it, 6 months something between that one
It was
ending and
longer
this one
than that.
starting?
Like
Nah,
that.
it wasn't more than a year between that one ending and this one starting.
I don't recall what the last episode for that one was.
It doesn't matter. We got past 50 on that one also.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We do it for about a
You
year.
can find that show. I mean, I haven't even said what it's called, but whatever. Just go find it somewhere. The audio is always off on that show is like all video though for like 50 episodes.
Yeah, we recorded off your fucking phone, and then you forget to, you would forget to like, set up the camera or charge your
man.
phone.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
So, I think something that you also learned is how to be better prepared, and how to do like
I mean,
have actual
it's only taken
know,
fucking 4 years or whatever. to
have
figure
actual
it out.
tools that you need instead of just one microphone for 4 people.
Yeah, I learned how to speak into a fucking mic.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
nice.
that great?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, it's definitely learned how to like organize people and tell them when they need to get places where and like.
Oh
Basically,
yeah, that first show had Ray in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ray's a good guy.
I've learned to like.
I miss him.
I've learned that if I can set things up and do all the work, the people will show up to be a part of it.
Yeah.
More or
And we
less.
have.
Yeah, you have.
What I mean, podcasting for me has taught me how to be a lot less in control of stuff.
What do you mean?
Basically, I just let you do everything,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
just show up,
Yep.
which is a different thing for me. Because usually, whenever I do something like this, if I were to do something like this, I'd like to feel very much in control of it. But what it's taught me to do is be a little bit quicker with my quips.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Let's you be a little more on top of your game.
Yeah, it's basically just practice for real conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever somebody asks me a question and I can't think of a proper answer,
Yeah.
or it used to be that when somebody would ask, when a listener or anybody when you would pose a question,
Yeah.
it would take me some time to come up with an answer.
Mhm.
But I've tried to get faster at coming up with an
It
actual response.
definitely helps in like regular conversations. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like just to be like to make yourself a little more assertive and just kind of like interject in conversation, like to just get in. Like if you want to be part of a conversation, you have to speak up.
Yeah,
Type
100%.
of shit. So yeah.
But that's not something that I don't think that's something you're born with. It's something that you practice at.
Sure.
Which is when I have these
Yeah,
two
we-
loud
we-
assholes next to me. You have to get a word in edgewise. You just
Right.
fucking slap them on the
That's,
chin.
that's what I was gonna say too. Is like I've gotten better at like bouncing off of people. Just
For
like
sure. Yeah.
it's like I can like definitely accessorize
Right.
a sentence.
Accessorize the
Yeah,
sentence.
accessorize.
Well,
Accessorize.
what it ends up being is that now basically just having these conversations over and over and over again,
Uh-huh.
once a week at the very least, or
Right.
before it'd be twice a week for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
What it does is it lets me actually have a conversation with anyone.
Yeah.
I can have a conversation with
Right.
anyone about
Right.
anything now.
The thing that's kind of nice too about it being the podcast setting specifically is like, I mean, because you don't really get it, I feel like anywhere else, but like long form conversations without people being like distracted by phones or something, without it also being like some like serious discussion about like something like either sad or like somebody's taking issue with you or something. Just like, oh, we're just talking about this thing. And
Mhm.
I mean, I have the screen and I show you guys like whatever Famicom bullshit or shit like that. But
A
yeah,
tentacle.
for the
But
most part,
basically,
we're just
what
talking at each other.
it seems to do is once you have one topic of conversation, we're
Mhm.
each able to input,
Yeah.
and that's all. That's what a conversation really is.
Uh-huh.
It's basically that bullshit conversation you have in person about the weather,
Yeah.
except the weather is something actually interesting instead of
Yeah.
just like trying to lie about how much you care about this person's lack of sleep at work.
It's been a
You know,
little
it's
bucket
like, oh, how was your weekend? Oh, it wasn't long enough. Haha. Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I've noticed too. I get more annoyed with people that can't hold a conversation.
Yeah.
I get,
No, absolutely.
I'm like,
Right.
I wish Ryan was here. He'd be able to talk to me about God of War.
Something. Yeah.
that's
Bull-
like another thing
bullshit
too,
about
because like
anything.
you have like at least some kind of dedication to the quality. And I've listened to like other podcasts too. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, I refuse,
somehow
like-
we're like.
We sound better.
We
Yeah,
could,
we
we
sound-
could have.
like, I
Like,
don't want to be like so like up my own ass where I'm just like, haha. But
Right.
like we do sound
Sure.
hi. It's just like
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely have a dedication to having it sound
Deep.
decent. Like we could have like any number of guests, people like Skype in or whatever, but that sounds like shit, and I have to like sync it up, and it's just not good. So
And
I
I
just don't
think
do
I
it.
think we're really fortunate when it comes to that because, like, we're your friends. I've been your friends for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we have a good like chemistry or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
there's a good rapport between all of us, and just how we've known each other and stuff. And
hmm
Yeah.
And like I said, we still live here, which is cool.
right, yeah,
I'm not too concerned about that. That's gonna be things are always gonna change in the future.
Sure,
But for
right.
now, I think what this does is it allows us to sort of have a. I guess maybe what I like about this more is mostly that I get to create something with you
yeah,
and with you
Yeah,
and
it's-
with
it's-
Taylor and Brian when
yeah.
they show up and Kane as well.
yeah.
And we have people that actually listen to it clearly, and
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate that. 'Cause
it's definitely like the one aspect of my life where it's like I have a thing that's creative that I get to do, and
Right.
it's like the only thing that it's like it's my thing,
Mhm.
and it's just a thing I can put out there, and like people enjoy it for some reason when we talk for like 20 minutes about fast food places or shit like that. Like I really appreciate, and I really appreciate how we've had like this kind of community starting to form in like Discord and stuff. And like,
Yeah.
people watching us live, which is incredible. The people are doing that right now. I guess I should switch the camera, figure all that shit out eventually.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But,
It's
And
you're
this-
always learning something
Yeah,
doing
that's-
this
yeah.
fucking show.
And it's
That-
even
that's,
better,
That's
like,
part of the fun, though. It's like, yeah,
this
you-
fucking churro roast been going on for fucking years,
Oh,
you
man,
know.
churro
And now
roast.
the
But now
churro
it's
roast
public.
is now everyone's getting in. on it.
yeah.
And what this also does is it gives me like 2 hours, 3 hours where I'm not smoking, so that's always good.
Yeah.
I can't smoke in
Smoke coffee.
Exactly. Yeah.
here. Smoke coffee. I have bad habits,
Yeah. Well,
so this stops it for like a good 3 minutes,
who doesn't?
and it lets me talk. And I think, to be quite frank, I don't think anything I've ever said on the internet people really cared about until this.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Yeah, it's
You're
fun.
really filling in that
Yeah.
hole I had.
It's been lovely.
And as
Wink.
long as there's like one person watching, we're just gonna keep doing it forever.
Yeah, it's fine.
like, yeah.
That's basically.
That one person is me.
Yeah, I guess something. But
I mean, I appreciate everyone that listens to it, and
Yeah.
I like talking to Niall, and basically everyone else that's in
Jorge.
there. They're so hard to remember. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's
who-
rad.
Yeah, we have some good regulars. They're good
Yeah.
guys. TM.
Good guys and gal.
Raphael.
And well,
10 flips now.
specific shout outs to.
Nebula.
Hey, thanks.
Hey,
I'm a real fan
No.
of you
I'm
guys.
a really big fan of this show.
God damn it! I had his name in my mind. He's
I'm
been
gonna write Blowhards on my
he's
ship.
been basically with us
I
since
subscribed to
since before day one. What's his name? He's on Twitter all
Clive
the time.
Mary?
Clive Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
The
He's a good guy.
super fan.
Yeah, super fan. 100%.
He was a fan of the last show, and he just stuck around.
yeah.
He was.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he was.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
We were gonna make him a preach jersey.
Were we?
No,
Oh,
but I.
You have all this made up bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep making up. Yeah, and that's another thing. It's good to get all that bullshit it sure makes up out
It's
in the
not.
open.
I don't.
So somebody can
Bullshit.
fact check him and be like, "Hey, go through his Facebook friends, make sure there's an actual person named."
Fucking fake midget jorts friend that he had.
He's not a midget.
Oh, whatever.
I had an instance where I thought he was a skinwalker the other day, or he could have been, and he would have
All
killed
right,
me.
we're not getting those.
He was wearing a chain. I'm like, you don't wear chains.
I feel like.
Oh, what he was trying to. He was trying something new.
He
makes
must
me-
have. I'm like,
makes me
that's
feel
not.
tough.
Take that off. I was really upset.
He had like bling.
Yeah, I'm like, you can't wear that and jorts at the same time, asshole.
No, you really can't.
I was like, what?
Next-
I
next
was
he's
waiting
gonna be
for like a track top.
Next time he's gonna be driving like a '90s Corvette and wearing like ankle-length white socks and some Nike New Balances
I
and sunglasses on the back of his
I can
head.
for sure see him in like white socks and sandals.
Everybody's out here talking about politics. I just want to sit and grill. Anyways,
I'm dying.
get us out of here, Ryan.
All right. So yeah, thank you for listening.
Punch
50
Chewy.
episodes. That's something, I guess. I don't know. I'll be more impressed when we hit 100. I haven't done that yet.
Impressed.
100.
100.
100.
Hopefully everyone's here to join us and keep going at it as
Let's
we do
join
more. I don't know. I'll try to figure out more things, ways to grow this shit.
That's not how you hold a hand.
Well,
I know it's been a while. All
yeah,
right.
it has.
Wow.
All right. She'll be here next week.
Churro's not going to be here next week. 'Cause he's going to be busy holding hands
Yeah.
or something.
Holding hands.
Fucking what?
What?
Anyway, yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for joining me as always.
Yeah.
Good show. We'll be back next week with more. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Rush20XX. This is also the Twitter. If you're listening to the audio recording, you find us twitch.tv/Rush20XX.
Yeah.
Find us live there. We usually go up at like 7 p.m.
Roughly, whenever I get here.
Pacific time. I said Western time.
Western.
Western time.
Arizona time, the only time
Arizona
that matters.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm at Penny's Pena on
Eric's
Twitter.
Pen has been, yeah.
I'm at
Penny's
Churroboros.
Pena. It's Penny's Pena.
Penny's Pena.
Penny's Pena.
What?
Penicillin Pena.
Penny's Pena.
I'm
Is
at
Penis Pena?
It's not that.
It's better than Petty's Pena.
That's true.
Just like you petty fuck.
I'm petty as
How
fuck.
about
You
pet-
are petty as fuck.
Petas
I'm
Pena.
just kidding. No, I don't know. What?
Patas Pena.
Petas.
Yeah.
I like how we've gone from this to the
I do both, man.
Yeah.
Gigi modify.
Oh shit.
And then you dab them.
Dab. Why is your dab like YMCA? What is that?
I don't know. There's this guy at work that does it like that. It's like
Oh my god.
he'll be like across the hall, and I just see him go look at me and go,
What the fuck, Jesus, dude? God damn it.
"Get us out of here. Where are you at?"
I'm at Churroboros.
All right. Thank you so much for listening.
Wait, we go find the show on iTunes and fucking Spotify.
All your podcast service I.
Be gone. Fuck.
But yeah, what's the shit you listen to?
What?
The fake shit?
Google-
Stitcher.
Stitcher.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, Google Play Music. We're on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
listening.
listening.
We'll see you guys in another 50 episodes. Make it to
Yeah,
a
man.
hundo.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Thank you.
Hundalorians.
Bye.
They're the best.
Hang on, wait.
Hundalorians.
Warrior.